Okay. Ooh, we're live. I'm already sweating. Okay, we're live. How's it going, big noobs? Let me go join the game really fast. Give me that. How you guys doing? You were kicked? Why was I kicked? I got kicked from the game. Bruh, let me join, please. I'm a little bit late, okay. The stream went on for like a couple extra minutes. Okay, it just says I was kicked from the game. Why can't I join? Why can't I join? Fine, I'll join my VIP server then. Let's try the VIP server. Hopefully this works. Servers are down. Oh, did Roblox break as soon as we updated? Really? Oh, I think I'm in. Okay, VIP servers work. Let's go. I think I was probably getting into old servers, by the way. I think I was getting into old server, that's probably why. Oh. My head is so sweaty right now. Oh, where's your VIP? Oh yeah, I had to change the link because in case the Llama Train Studios stream was a little bit chaotic in the public server, we were gonna hop over to a VIP server. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. I'll put it on a different side. Ow. Oh, there we are. Better. Much better. Bro, this thing squeezes my head so far. So hard. There we are. I can't wear my headphones with this, unfortunately, Lou. Oh. Guppy, let's go! Okay, I can't hear the game, unfortunately, so that's the only issue. I could probably turn it up a little bit. Let me turn it down a little bit on Discord to -4 decibels. That's usually what I go with. And then turn this up to like 3? 2. We'll do 2. Okay, we got it. Just let me know if there's any like audio issues because I can't hear the game now anymore. Okay, then let's go route 3. Okay. You should allow friends. Yeah, I'll allow friends really fast, I guess. I'll probably change to a public server whenever they work. Well, yeah, I'm in the VIP server right now, guys. I know. It's for the right occasion. Some of it's invisible, because, you know, the green screen. It kicks you. I think that's an old server. Try a VIP server if you guys have access to any of them. I guess we'll lead up with Dusket. And saddles, switch to Duskets. Okay, let's go find the new Loomian. An ad? I'm not touching the ad button. I don't know why you guys are getting ads. And here is the HEATWAVE. Looks pretty cool. Let me just quickly make sure that I'm not like in a Discord call. Because again, I can't hear my audio. It looks good. Okay then, well, let's get hunting then for the new Lumion. They deleted Babal from Route 3. Yes. Yes. Fire, Terror, you mean Earth, is my prediction. Okay, so what typing do you think the new Lumion is, guys? Also, for people are wondering, ooh, that was a good crack. The weather summoning abilities are not in this update. They're going to be with Thunderstorms. They were originally going to be with this update, but I wanted to release those weather abilities with 2 new items at the same time, rather than staggering. Okay, this update's going to have the summoning abilities, and then in the future we get the 2 items. So we're going to save all of it for Thunderstorms. So Thunderstorms will also come with the weather summoning abilities and 2 new PvP items. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Earths, light, air, water. I mean, I guess we'll see. It's gonna be a call Loomian. I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Look at the Luma PD for Babar. Whoa, what do you mean for Babar? What happens? What happened to Babar? No! Babor! No! No, Babor got deleted. Okay, if you're gonna delete any Loomian, come on, it's like right here, man. It's right here. I'm just saying, I would punt an eaglet. Also, Corey, going with the 12 months, dang, what an absolute big nerd and simp. Also just says, dang, 12 months. Anyway, why is Paint Shower 100 base power instead of 120? So, Draco Beam is single target, Paint Shower is multi-target, it hits both opponents. So that's the reason why the power's a little bit lower. And also, I think Dieball gets at like level 40-ish, 36-ish, I think, somewhere around there. That would be a very powerful move if I made it any stronger. It's already really strong. And a very like low level, because that isn't its evolution move, that's like a 36 level move or But yeah, I mean, it could be increased. This was basically just like to change it so it isn't too close to weather. So yeah, so that actually did get changed already. So if you don't know, Paint Shower got changed. It's no longer a support move that like lasts for 5 turns and deals damage to every non-toxic type. Instead now, it's basically like Draco Meteor, a little bit weaker and it hits both targets, and instead of reducing your range attack by 2 stages, it's 1 stage. So yeah, basically now it's an actual attack. Other than that, the other change is Headache Splits. Headache Split no longer exists now, it is now Splitting Headache. Splitting Headache was the original name, and the original idea was it's basically ill will but mind and range attack. Although Lando basically made it like Dusk's Oppress. So that's been fixed, so now it's Splitting Headache. It's fire toxic. Okay, it looks like people finally found it. Yep, it is a fire toxic type, which means typing wise it is weak to water, mind, air, and quad weak to earth, and I think that is it. I think that's it. Also, yeah, I didn't even think about the trap removal. Since it's fire toxic, it absorbs poison barbs and it can melt icicle trap at the same time. Nice. I just have to find it. What was the issue? Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, but also for people wondering, it is a 1 in 64 chance to get it because it's whatever Loomian. And also, I might as well mention it since I've already talked about Headache Split, Splitting Headache, and Paint Shower. We have a new move in the game for Whipple Drift. So Whipple Drift was the only Loomian that didn't have an evolution signature move. Like Deladrix has Douse, nothing else is going to get that. Something else might get something similar, like Feroblast is basically Douse, but Bug type. Whipple Drift never had one of those, so now it actually has one called Tempest. It's basically Electro Ball, which Electro Ball wasn't really that good, and I know. I'm going to test it with how it works on Whipple Drift, basically as Electro Ball but Air type. It looks like it's going to be pretty decent, I think, on the Glide's ability. But yeah, if it isn't super good, I can always like change the formula on like how fast it ramps up its power, or I could also just make it like Battering Ram, but instead of based on your melee defense, it's like based on your speed stat maybe. So you basically use your speed stat to attack. That's an option. Or also we could change it to plants in case it's too strong, but I don't think it's gonna be like that for right now. Yeah, Babor was deleted. I don't think I've even seen the Babor. I think it actually got deleted. Rallymoves? I can't just tell you the Rallymoves immediately, okay? Come on, man. I can't just tell you that immediately. Fight the NPC? Oh, you mean this one that has, That's gonna break my game. Okay, Kari, go battle it, see what happens. What am I wearing? I'm just preparing for the heat, okay? Like, this is gonna keep me cool, keep me in the shade, you know? Oh, I can't lean back in my chair. Why do you change Paint Shower? It was too similar to a weather. Like if we do like an acid rain type of weather in the future, paint shower is just basically acid rain at that point. So, yeah. Ooh, well, I got a gamma before I got the freaking new Loomian. I'm killing it. You have to die. The ball was deleted from Lumipedia. Yep, it was. Oh, it's just a pro pay? What? The ball? I gotta check this out. Wait. What about... So you can't even find the ball, and you can't even find Bork either in the wild, so technically you can't even get... Someone rally one. What happens if you rally? See, am I deleted again? What happens if you rally one? I think you should be able to rally it, right? Someone check rallying. Can you rally? She just has a pro pin. No. No, Babor, where are you? No. Babor, no. How could this happen? It's not fair. It's not fair. Oh, okay, so you can still rally the ball, you just can't find it anywhere in the game now. Look at one of your boxes. I don't think I have a Babor in my PC box anywhere. Actually, maybe the alpha ones I do. No! No! Wow, also, they don't change color? Come on, you could have made the question mark change color at the least. Peak design. Oh yeah, so by the way, in case you don't know, we use this question mark for new Loomians when we haven't added the model into them yet. So whenever, like, Zeph or someone is, like, making the models, we usually just, like, use the question mark in its place. But no, Babor. No, I think Tyrannim is just trolling. I think Tyrannim is just trolling. Also, I'm actually being trolled. Where's the new Lumion game? Where is it? I want it right now. Right now. What are the new rallymoves list update? I posted them on Twitter, so I can pull them up really fast, I guess. Let me just quickly go grab them. There we are. Here you are. So these are all of the rallymoves. Let me zoom out a little bit. So Cedric, Luminami, Akalos, Malmuk, and Skellig all got Wave Wrecker, which is the new Water 90 base power melee move. Lumello got Blind Spot Batter, which is just coverage for it, just hopefully make it a little bit better. Also, Lumello did get access to every entry hazard. It's got Ice Cold Traps, Poison Barbs, Ice Cold Trap, or is it Poison Barbs, and normal Barbs, that's all I'm missing. So yeah, Lumello's looking pretty good, I guess. Probably gonna get Electro Punch, just, it's already got Thunder Strike, give it a melee version of it, basically. Could get the Electro Slap, I forgot what it's called. Electro Clap. Might get that eventually, but it can't really clap because it only has one hand. Its other hand is a blaster. Don't know how that's going to work. Hoganosh and Serenite both got Bulk Up. I think that's going to be pretty useful for them. Serenite has Body Crash and it can hit pretty hard, so that's going to be a nice one. For bulkier sets, it can now become even more bulkier. And Ventation got Burn Up. Ventation getting Burn Up will be nice for it to remove hazards. I think it's one of the few Loomies that can heal and also get rid of hazards. It hasn't got like super good healing like Rejuvenate. It only has like Slumber and Soft Water. But I think it's fine. It's not like a huge buff, but it gives it something to do at least. So yeah. I mean, some of those will probably still suck. The idea for this one wasn't to like release a lot of things. The general idea for rallymoves for this update was to mostly just distribute Wave Wrecker. Anything else is just addition that I might as well see what people potentially want, and those were the things I picked. But yeah, I was mostly looking at like weaker Lumians, trying to like look at like some of the F tiers that just nobody uses, like Protagon is like I think one. I want to say Protagon's one of the worst roamers. It's just that everyone TP trains for it, so just like and maybe a little bit of something to help it out, but I don't think it's really going to help it out that much. Oh yeah, okay, people on the abilities. I guess we'll talk about the abilities. So, the new Loomian has 3 abilities. The first one is Forge. We've actually talked about this one already, we've already leaked this one. I had YOLO tweet it out. Forge is basically a melee version of Fanning the Flame, or Fanning Flame that Pyrolin has. So for Forge, if you're hit by a fire-type move, you take 50% less damage, and your melee attack is increased by 1 instead, which is pretty good, I'd say. You already resist fire, so I mean, yeah, you could swap in for fire types, that's fine. Other than that, its second ability is Scorching Skin. Scorching Skin is the ability that'll become Heatwave summoning ability. Again, it was going to come out of this one, but I wanted to wait for the new PvP items. I want to do the weather PvP items at the same time as weather summoning abilities, just so if they are super over the top immediately, there's like at least some way to counter them potentially for some Lumions. And then the secret ability is called Blistering... Is it Blistering Skin or Blistering Heat? Someone said it in chat. I forgot what it was called because it got a rename. What's the secret ability called again? Blistering Heat, I think? I think it's Blistering Heat. Blistering Heat is kind of like Corrosion and more. Blistering Heat lets you poison toxic types. So it won't bypass like Swolder's secret ability or Wimpora's secret ability, Stratosol's secret ability. It won't bypass abilities that absorb poison type moves, but it will let you poison toxic types. And then on top of that, your fire type moves get a 10% chance to poison. It's also not toxic poison. The fire type moves can only inflict normal poison, not toxic poison. So you still can technically poison Strasor and secret ability Swolder if you hit it with a fire type move and get that 10% chance, but again, it's not toxic poison, it's normal poison. It doesn't do more damage every turn, it just does the same. How do I evolve small? It's just like any lower weather Lumion. 23 and 37 in the weather you caught it in. Like Strat is gonna stay in. I'm just saying that it technically can't bypass abilities unless you use fire, but that's what I was trying to explain. But yeah, what do you guys think about the design? I haven't found it yet, so I might have to have someone just trade it to me so I can just rally it. That signature move low? Yeah, I kind of went pretty hard with the signature move because I thought its typing would be with the stats. It is a mixed attacker, I'll say that much. It is a null of mixed attacking Loomian. Most mixed attackers haven't really worked. Really hoping that this one is a pretty good one. I think this one has the opportunity to pull it off if used correctly, especially with the Heatwave weather as well, like boosting your fire type moves to do even more damage, I think would be nice. Oh yeah, also for people that don't know what the Heatwave weather does, if you set up the Heatwave weather, fire type moves get boosted by 25%, water type moves get decreased by 25%, and then ice types take 1/16 of their health and damage at the end of every turn. So it's basically the opposite of heavy rain. Why are alpha box cubs now gamma sprites? Alpha box cubs? What do you mean? I'm confused. No cub's the same. What do you mean box cubs? I'm so confused. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. My alpha Tundrolin has a gamma? Oh no, so that is a gamma, I'm an idiot. This is still alpha on my sides. Yeah, I don't know about that. All of these, mine still said the same. Still the same. Yeah, Galash got a Venom Chomp. I think Venom Chomp Galash is going to be kind of nice. Yet it has got Mega Chomp to hit Luminami and Mawamerk, but Venom Chomp lets it hit pure water types, like Ventation, for example, that would usually wall it. You're still gonna get walled by Ventation, but you still have like the chance to poison it, which is, I guess, kind of nice. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like a super useful one, but people are asking for it, and it has Toxic Tail, it makes sense. The only one that I'm not really wanting to do is Thunder Chomp. I know a lot of people are asking for Thunder Chomp Garlash. Just because they have a chomping ability doesn't mean that they need 4 different types of coverage moves. We've already like had Hundra and what's the robot called again? Munch Wheel. We've already had like Hundra and Munch Wheel have like access to all of the elemental chomps. I don't think we need to like do a Nola one with Garlash. Garlash has 3. It's got Aqua Jaws or Vicious Snap, Mega Chomp, Venom Chomp. Like, I think that's enough for it. And then Primal Slash for hit Ghost type. So, I guess you could run like a Boots Garlash. You could run like Boots Garlash with Vicious Snap or Aqua Jaws, Mega Chomp, Venom Chomp, and then Primal Slash. Or maybe, I think some people have run it with like Boots, Barter Boots. Oh yeah, and Chili Chomp. I forgot about Chili Chomp. There's also Chili Chomp, yeah. I think you probably want to drop Chili Chomp, I guess? What does Chili Chomp let you hit? Air types, I guess? Is that it? I think that might be it. What would you drop? I guess if you want to hit air types specifically, you would want to run Chili Chomp. If you want to hit water types, Venom Chomp. Also, another... I got 2 Gammas before one of the freaking Heatwave Loomians. Where are they? Where are they, game? Give me the freaking things. Hand them over. Please. Okay, I just want to trade over one so I can quickly do the mastery for it. Right? Whatever in a wet. I don't care about the Gammas, man. But yeah, I just want to trade it so I can quickly do the mastery on it, you know? You know? Please. I'll catch some Gamma. I've got, like, not really a lot of PC box room, so yeah. What happened to the ball? It got deleted, man. You know what? Yes! Yes! Let's go! Get in the freaking disc, man. Okay, let's go level this bad boy up. Alpha Box Fang Cubs. Oh. Okay, I'll check that out. I don't know why that would be broken. Finally. Small. Yeah, call all small. So it's small. Yeah, so he said Alpha Fang Cubs. Okay, got it. That's the boars. Fang Cub is here. It's still an alpha. That's a gamma. Mine's still the same. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Also, now it's going to the 4 months membership. Loomian Legacy got Mexico update. No. No. Also, I think I might have missed a membership pop-up. I think I might have missed one. I think I did. The toaster coming in with a membership. I completely forgot to mention you, man. Yeah, the toaster became a member and GD Best became a member. I completely missed you because I think Corey also did it the exact same time. So I'm sorry for missing those. But yeah, also I appreciate it. Clearly also big noobs. Big noobs. Okay, let's go level this bad boy up. We need some level fruits. Did they cut the gleaming odds in half a floor? I actually don't know. I've been streaming for the last couple of hours, so I haven't really known. I think there was talks about doing it. I'm not sure if we did with this update low or not. Also, I'll book one of the a membership for a month. Guys, Jamie is a very big noob, not a small noob. Okay, bro, what the heck? You're a nerd, you're a big noob, and you're a simp. Okay, how about that? How about that? 15? I need way more than 15. He means, oh, he means sweet fan cub. Okay, okay. Do I have one of those? I think I do. Power fruit 10. Let's have a quick look. Wrong thing. Alpha Sweet. Alpha Sweet. Oh yeah, these. Nice. How did you know? I'm guessing you checked your own. I'm guessing you didn't see it in my PC box, because I didn't even realize. Yeah, that's very weird. Check Alpha Tundralon. I don't think I have an Alpha Tundralon. Yeah, I don't think I have those. Definitely don't. Yeah, it's kind of weird. What are you, Rainbow Wisp? Here's Rainbow Wisp. I forgot about you. Okay, let's go evolve one. 35, get to 23, just one one. Why is small on HEATWAVE background so ugly? What? How dare you? How dare you? Why does Makaro have a bandit on its sprites? Did Tibridum do a little bit of trolling? Here's the middle one. I think it's Kill Knight? Charkiln. I think Kill Knight was like one of the older names. Charkiln. Yeah, and then we just go level it up in Adventure. So wait. Makaro has a sprite. Change. Where's Makaro? Oh yeah. Isn't that one from one of our posters that we've done? I think it's one of the posters that we've done. Stats? Okay, I'll show you the stats. So the middle stage is pretty fast. The last stage is very slow. It's kind of like 12 Prey and Valkyrie in a sense, although turned up to 11 basically. So here are the stats of the middle form. Also, nice, pure smart, and I wasn't even using smarts. But yeah, this one is fast. This one's 84 base speed with like 74 attack and range attack. Not the best defenses in the world, but kind of speedy attacker for our middle stage at least. So it kind of similar to like All Prey and Delver. I forgot his name for a second. I knew it was like Thevine something. Katab, his first name, but yeah, Delver. But yeah, fire, toxic type. And then for the final evolution, you have to evolve it in HEATWAVE. Just gotta get to level 37. Double whack, no. Painful bash, no. I mean, I guess I probably should have learned that. Yeah, but Ball got a reskin, you know, just the question mark. Another mixed attacker that might be decent, which isn't just Gargolome. Yeah, it's really hard to do mixed attackers in this game because like stab and stuff. I think this might be one of the better ones I've done. Especially when we get the HEATWAVE weather as well, boosting its damage even more. But now we have Below Forge. And then here's the signature move, the Kindled Rage. It's a 70 base power move. It's melee, 100 accuracy, 45 energy. Just basically a normal attack. But if you get attacked first, you do double damage. And also, it's basically like Avalanche. We've already had a move like this, which was this one works a little bit different. So this one, it's kind of like I said, it's kind of like Avalanche. We've had a move similar to this in the past, which was Reflection Burst. Reflection Burst is only if the target hits you. This one also works if your teammate hits you as well. So let's say, for example, you've got a teammate that clicks Tsunami, for example, that hits you. This will also do double damage if your teammate hit you at the same time. So if your teammate uses Tsunami, you give this thing like, I don't know, a Rageful plushie, you're doing big boy damage now. You're doing big boy damage. Also, this doesn't have minus priority. This is just 0 priority, just a normal attack. I know that Avalanche, I believe, is -4 priority. This is a -4, so you gotta like use its speed stat, which is pretty easy because it's hella slow. So this thing is really, really slow. Got 112 melee attack and range attack, 104 melee defense paired with 80 health. That's pretty good for it, melee defense-wise. Range defense kind of lacks 61 and 87 energy, so give it, I think if you give it 12 TPs, you get to the 250 mark, so not much TP investment at all. So yeah, I've tried pretty hard with this. Okay, the speed and being quad weak to Earth sucks, but other than that, the typing is pretty cool. You can absorb poison bars by swapping in. You can melt icicle traps by swapping in. You have burn up as well. You can like output quite a lot of damage, I think, with this. It's a mixed attacker? Yeah, it's a mixed attacker. So like, if you wanted to, you could probably just run like a range attacking version and then just slap Kindled Rage on it, because this will do a lot of damage without really investing much into its melee attack, I would imagine. So yeah. This one is probably, unfortunately, going to be one of the few Weather Lumians that don't have a pivot move. Deladrix has Zip Zap. Whippledrift actually doesn't have a pivot either. It has to Bequeath, which is it. Charonyx has Flash and Fleet and will get Fade Away. This isn't going to probably have a pivot move either, unfortunately. Mastery, that's what I was looking at. Mastery. What is it, mixed attacker? I mean, look at it, bro. Look at its hands. It like has basically like blasters. Originally the plan was to make it like a range attacker, but because so many fire types have been like kind of ranged, we decided to try and make it more melee orientated, but I thought making it a mixed attack would probably be the best for it. Kind of like a golem. I really like this design. I think it's cool. Also, I did actually pre-record this one because I was super busy for today with also the other stream. So let me quickly, I think it's been enough time, like 30 minutes. I can go ahead and publish the video now. I can go ahead and publish the video. Small char kiln and below forge. Yep. Why can't it summon a Heatwave? It has a move that summons Heatwave. It's a level 1 move. You gotta go relearn it. But yeah, other than that, it doesn't have any weather summoning abilities yet. Those are gonna come with the Thunderstorm updates. The level Heatwave is a level 1 move. It gets it as a level 1. So if you rally a brand new one, it should come with Heatwave, but you can relearn it if you power 1. But yeah, let me level up to level 50 and I'll show you all the moves it gets by level up. Yep, I was also looking at Mastery. I don't think I gave it recovery at all, not whatsoever. Knock out 45 Loomians! Oh no! Why did we do so much? Oh, we did that with Charonyx as well, dang it. Oh yeah, I need to change the pinned comment as well. Here, let me change the pinned comment really fast. Remove how to get below forge. There we are. Okay, there we are. Replace pins. Oh, I retracted it and even unpin it. Okay, there we are. Nice. But if you want to know how to get this new Loomian, I made a video on it already, I uploaded it. I did pre-record this one. I know people are going to be angry, but for the last stream that we did for Charonyx, I was like live for 6 hours. I didn't really want to end stream just to go make a video. Thanks for making the Father's Day Babar skin. Nice. Yeah, we'll do these in a second. Let's go check out the level up moves. Yeah, the Rainbow event is still on. The Rainbow event is probably going to end in a couple of weeks, I think, at the very least. Basically not for another 2 weeks, at the very least. I think it might actually not end in 2 weeks. I think it might end in like 3 weeks. I think we might go like a week over into July. I need more combat points, Colosseum points. Hand them over. What does the Alpha and Gamma look like? Well, they've only been out for like 36 minutes, so I'm not sure if anyone found them yet. You know, and I can't just leak them to you, unfortunately. But yeah, for people that are wondering, here are the level up moves. Heatwave, so these are actually in order, I think, for levels. Heatwave, Singe and Grow are all level 1. Road is probably like 3 or 4. Got Eerie Stare, because it's literally like one giant eye. Bash, Burn Up, Blaze Punch, Double Whack, Baneful Bash, Muck Blast, Heavy Bash, Fire Breath. Kindled Rage is the final evolution. Slime is the middle stage evolution. Fire Slam Poison. Those are all the level moves that you get. So yeah, also has some metal moves. It also has earth moves as well. Its coverage is fire toxic for stab, metal and earth for coverage. For the MMs, I can just quickly show you them. It gets dodge, ill will, although you can't really be poisoned, so I'm not really sure how you're going to use ill will. You get fire breath, you get bulk up, and that is it. That is it. Should we go over the rally moves now, since we're talking about moves? Let me pull them up. Let me pull them up. I did say those earth type moves, and also the level up moves don't have any earth moves right now. Let me pull those up. So the new Loomian has... I think I give it like 8 or 9. Oh, it has 10. It has 10. So like I said, move manuals, it has dodge, ill will, fire breath, bulk up. For rally moves, it gets paint shower. That was one of the reasons why I actually wanted to change it. I was kind of hoping that no one would catch on that it was toxic type, because paint shower just got like a random change. It gets paint shower, metal blast, steel crusher. So you've got like your option between mixed or melee version. You have tamp if you're gonna go like more bulky. You don't have healing glow, so probably not. You have driving force, earthquake, landslide. Same thing as the metal coverage. If you want to go melee or range, you got both of them. You've got Raging Flame. If you want to go more bulky with Tamp and Raging Flame, I guess. Teardown. You probably don't need Teardown, because you know you already get rid of 2 entry hazards just by swapping in. But sure, Teardown. And the last move you get is Tributes. So, yeah. It's got like it's got quite a lot of utility moves. Quite a lot of damage-based moves. So, yeah. Yeah, there's quite a lot you can do. Anyway, let's go do the mastery really fast. I didn't give it body crash. That could have been a move, but I didn't want to give it everything off the get-go, you know? Oh. Where's Babar deleted? Tyradem doesn't like Babar. We just deleted it, you know? Yeah, I can spam Kindle's Rage. So yeah, what are you guys' initial thoughts before you even like use a Lumion? I think honestly, like I said, I think his typing has some strong attributes, but the speed and weaknesses are going to hold it back quite a lot. It can't set up Heatwave yet with like an ability. I think once it gets its Heatwave summoning ability, I think it's going to be pretty nice. I think it's definitely going to be one of the best. I think I'd probably say this is probably the best or one of the best mixed attackers. Because basically, I gave it... The issue with mixed attackers, like, if you think about Ikazune or Dusket, Ikazune's physical attacks consist of Thunder Crash that, yet is fairly strong, but recoil damage. And Blaze Chomp, we don't have Flare Blitz yet, it's Blaze Chomp. I think the biggest issue with mixed attackers right now in the game is that the mixed attackers that we have in the game only get like access to one side's moves. So Ikazune has Thunder Strike, Fire Breath, eventually Nature's Force, Magnify, Flash and Fleet. It has a lot of accessible range attack moves, but not melee. I think that's probably the biggest issue with like mixed attackers. Gargoyle A is like one of the better ones. Yeah, actually Gargoyle A is probably the best mixed attacker, because it also has access to Earthquake, Landslide, all of what it could ask for. I think this might be like up there as well. This might be like number 2 or something, because it has access to Baneful Bash, Muck Blast if you want Poison. If you want Fire, you've got... Oh no, the new move. For Fire, you've got Fire Breath. Hop Kick doesn't really make sense for it. I mean, look at those freaking legs. So I made the evolution move of Fire move. So you have melee with its signature move, Kindling Rage. The range move is Fire Breath. For Earth coverage, you've got Earthquake and Landslides, the strongest Earth-type moves that we have in the game. And then for Metal, you've got Metal Blast and Steel Crusher, the strongest Metal types in the game. Alolan, complete demo. So yeah, I think this will be a pretty decent one. I think it'll be pretty decent. But Ball got deleted, man. The new Lumion does not have pivots. It has tributes, if you specifically want to like, I guess it's kind of like Whipple Drift. The only way that Whipple Drift can pivot is Bequeath. This thing can only pivot with Tribute, which, I mean, I guess could work. I think Tribute would be kind of cool. Tribute on this thing might be like really nice if once it has a weather summoning ability, because then it can set up the weather immediately, and then Tribute instead of swapping. So you can like Tribute, you can take the hit first, Tribute to weaken the Loomian, and then go into the thing that wants to abuse Heatwave, I guess. So yeah, I mean, I guess Tribute is technically like a pivot move, but not in the same regard as like Flash and Flee. Will there be a Fog Heatwave Variant? I'm not sure. If we're gonna do Fog, I think Wendelin would have made the most sense, but we've already done that. And then Heatwave, where I have we already have Pyrolon. We already have that. Also, speaking about Pyrolon, I have been thinking about changing Volcanic to Pyro on Pyrolon. My head is being squeezed so hard right now. I probably have just like a line across my heads with how tight this is. I was thinking about changing it to Pyro. The only issue is that Pyrolon is so good right now, it doesn't need the help. Because if I were to do it, the reason would be defensive Pyrolon, which is the go-to Pyrolon, can have Fanning Flame as more defensive ability, and then Pyro as a more offensive ability. But I think what people are probably just going to do is run it tanky with Pyro, so you have best of both worlds. So instead of like having to take a hit first, you just get immediate damage output, but lose the you get the air weakness back. So yeah, I think people will probably just go Pyro. Volcanic is just kind of a miss. Volcanic is fun, but there isn't really any Loomies right now that can take advantage of it. Once we get like Flare Blitz or like Overheat, or maybe even Eruption, maybe Volcanic would be nice. But Volcanic is kind of a miss because we don't have powerful fire type moves yet, unfortunately. I think that's the biggest issue at hand for it. Volcanic Pyrolon's actually decent. I've actually never tried it or seen it being used. But yeah, I'll try. I was actually planning to give a Billowforge, Flare Blitz, or Overheat as one of its level up moves. I kind of just ran out of room, unfortunately. So the plan was to give this thing like Flare Blitz or Overheat, but I just didn't have room. I wanted to make room for the metal move since it is like a Forge, it has like a metal appearance golem type of thing. So I didn't really want to like remove any of the metal moves for Overheat because it doesn't make sense really. So yeah, it'll probably get Overheat or Flare Blitz as a later level up move. Explain power. Paint Shower change. Paint Shower is now basically a Make It Rain from Pokemon. It is a toxic. Oh, I meant to be KOing things, I'm an idiot. I've just been running away from everything. It's basically Make It Rain. It's a 100 base power range move. It's a 100 base power toxic range move that hits both opponents in doubles and 2v2s. And it lowers your range attack stat by 1. I might buff it to like 120 base power, but I have to be careful because in the adventure mode, there's only one Lumion that gets it in adventure mode, which is Dialga. Dialga gets Paint Shower at like level 36, 40, I think. But I can't really like, I don't really want to buff it that much more because you already get it pretty low level. Evolution moves are like whatever. I mean, they can get like one powerful move as an evolution move. But yeah, like Paint Shower with how it works now should probably be like a 50 plus level move, like maybe 60 even. If I wanted to be like 120. And then also, yeah, Billowforge gets Paint Shower now as well. So the two Lumions that get it, Dialga and Tree to get it as a level up, Billowforge gets it as a rally move now. So pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, we might buff it. We'll see. Oh, it has access to a lot of multi-hitting moves. You've got Earthquake Landslide, which hit everything on the field. You've got Paint Shower now. The only thing you really need is like a Heat Wave. I don't think we have a Heat Wave yellow. I think in Pokemon it's called Heat Wave, where it hits both targets, I think, or maybe everyone on the field. We could do something like that, maybe. Like an AoE move, I guess. I don't think we have a metal move that does that either, a multi-hit move. Paint Shower is a toxic move that we've had in the game for a while. It used to be a support move that would set up like toxic paint for 5 turns, and it would damage everyone on the field if they weren't a toxic type Loomian. But I changed it because I was too close to a weather effect now that we have. Forge's secret ability is called Blistering Heat. If Blistering Heat makes it so you can poison toxic type Loomians, and all of your 5-type moves that you use have a 10% chance to burn. And for people who are wondering again, just in case, I think I've mentioned it, but I might as well mention it again. The ability that is changing into Heat Wave Summon is Scorching Skin. The second ability, Scorching Skin, is the ability that will change to Heat Wave Summon. The only reason why it has Scorching Skin was because we were going to get Heat Wave Summon in this update, but I'm postponing it because I want 2 new items at the same time. I think it's broken? I don't think so. I think it'll be fine. I think Forge is probably better right now anyway. I mean, what are some... Also, just to clarify, the fire-type moves that you use, the 10% chance to poison is just normal poison, it's not toxic poison. You can toxic poison a toxic type with, like, poison. So if you use poison and hit a Venilon, it's toxic poisons. But if your fire-type moves gets the chance to poison, it's just normal poison, it's not toxic. So it'll only do the same damage, it won't ramp up. Show stats? Sure. These are the stats for it. Also, I uploaded a video, so I'm gonna go actually check them out and check out a couple of things that I mentioned in it. No, Paint Shower isn't a level up move for Forge. Forge gets as a rally move. Oh, wait, you mean Diaball can't relearn it? Huh? Let me just double check on the sheet really fast. I think it's like level 40 something. Diabog might not be high enough level. Diabog gets Paint Shower at 39. Yeah, it should get Paint Shower. It shouldn't be changed. I'm assuming you just haven't leveled up enough. Will Snagoop get Paint Shower? That's a good question. Maybe. We'll see. Treaty gets Paint Shower as well. I think Treaty gets at like 36. Geyser is not getting 50% chance to burn. No. Absolutely not. I'm going to be uploading again daily, so I'm not sure if... I'm going to try and have a video out tomorrow, but it depends on how long I stream. So we might just count... the how to get video as Saturday's video. How good do you think Tempest will be? I think it'll be pretty decent with the glide ability, but that's probably about it. I want to just release it how it is for right now, because we didn't really have a lot of time to work on it, because we only worked on that move, I think, yesterday. So it might get a change later on with, like, maybe we can make the damage ramp up faster, or we could change it so it does damage based on what your speed stat is, kind of like Battering Ram, but instead of melee defense, you use your speed stat. So there's a couple of things that we could do. Oh, Macaroni. It's going to be spawned in. Tyrannom has to spawn in all of them onto your account. I'm not sure when he's going to do that. How many gammas have I found now? Dang. What was that an alpha rainbow with Florence? Where? Oh, this? Yeah, that's an alpha one, nice. Any plans to add a cast farm, Loomian? I would like to do something like a cast farm, but instead of trash, like maybe a roamer. I personally want to try and do a roamer where you can only find the roamer in every weather. So you can't find it like a normal room like Dustgate. You have to wait until there's a weather in the game and then you can find it. I'm gonna do something like that, like make cast farm actually goods. But yeah, I'm not sure, but that's just an idea that I have. I'm not sure if we're actually gonna do that. I've already gone over the rally moves, Isaac. And I don't remember most of them off the top of my head. No, Tempest is a signature move. So all of the Weather Loomians get a signature move as their evolution move. Whippledrift just didn't have one. So Deladrix has Douse, which is basically Ferroblast but water type. Nothing else will get Douse, but Ferroblast is being passed out, obviously. Whippledrift had Magnify, which wasn't a signature move, but I think Whippledrift was the first Loomian that had Magnify. I just can't really think of anything for it. And then we have Tempest now. Charonix has Apparition, and Billowforge has Kindled Rage. Oh yeah, Eliguan had Magnify, yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah, I just gave Whippledrift Magnify because I couldn't think of a move for it that I liked. I think there was like a couple of ideas, like something like with like seeds potentially, like a seed bomb move, but I wasn't really a big fan of it. Oh, I am sweating over here, man. This umbrella hat is not helping me out right now. Will Pharoglyph get Drudge later on? I'm actually not sure about that one. Speed, for some reason, is calculated at the end of the turn. Throws off a lot of speed control strategies in doubles. This is a bug. I'd like to know. Do you mean like if a Loomian speed is decreased? Yeah, so that doesn't update mid-battle. It updates at the end. I think that's how it's always been. I think that's intended. I think Pokemon's also done that. I think in the most recent generation they've actually changed it to update mid-turn. That might be with Megas actually. I think I might have done that with Megas. Maybe? I don't know. I know that when Mega Pokemon first came out, their speed didn't update instantly. They got it like the turn after. Whereas then in the next generation, like X and Y was the first one that did Megas, and it was the next turn. And then Sun and Moon did it on the first turn. I think it was Sun and Moon. I think it was whenever Megas got their speed increase turn 1, rather than the next turn. I think that was probably when they did the speed also updates. We could probably do that. I just don't think it really makes that much sense right now. I think that's mostly like a doubles thing for like speed being changed mid-battle. Or mid-turn. I don't think people really do that much doubles or 2v2s. Once we do like more ranked stuff on like just ranked mode and like maybe the leaderboards, if we do like a season like with maybe for the ranked leaderboard only double battles work, then maybe that'll be like a time to try and play around with that, maybe updating mid-turn. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Gardron is still planned to get Elemental Burst. I just have to have Tyradem update the Gardron's move UI. How the UI works right now is that I could technically give it Elemental Burst right now, but the issue is there's not like enough room on the UI visually for multiple items. For Elemental Burst, it makes sense for you to require like all of these, like Flame Core, Volcanic Core. Is there an Ice one? Power Core? This one. I don't know, but basically you could like require multiple items like the electric fire one. Oh yeah, here, freezer one. Like 3 of these. I don't think the UI has enough room to fit 3 items as a requirement. So yeah, or 4. I think it might have been the 3 elemental ones and then one of the other cores. Basically, we just don't have enough room to fit it all on the UI, so I needed TBM to update the UI to have enough room. Add a Wonder Guard ability to what? I don't think a Wonder Guard ability is a good ability, really. If you think about it, it's a very broken ability, and that's why Shedinja is the only one with it in Pokemon. If I do a Wonder Guard ability in this game, it would be a one-off. Kinda like how we have a Harvesect and Holy Bunch. You have very gimmicky abilities that can be pretty strong. One bypasses energy, one bypasses range attack stats, so they get like more stat points in other places. I think those would be better off as like one-offs. Like, yeah, Sorrel. Sorrel's kind of like a weirder one as well. I had a different idea for Sorrel, but Lando wasn't a big fan of it, so we just went with what it has now, Appetites. Wait, I tried to level up my Charkiln to level 37, but I didn't know I had to level it up to 37. I'm assuming you mean in Heatwave. Yeah, it just has to be over level 37. It just needs to be 37 or above in Heatwave. You need to make sure it's specifically in Heatwave. So right now Route 3 for 2 more minutes. And then Highway Symmetry. Does Smoldering Heat spawn in the volcano? I think it should. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to put it in the volcano, right? That's like literally Smoldering Heats. Will Swirl get more coverage? I don't know. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of like moves I'm like thinking about for the future, so I always like forget what moves some Loomians need. And I don't think Swirl really needs anything right now. I mean, you already can't use it in tournaments anyway. But yeah, the reason why like I forget about a lot of Loomians, like rally moves and whatnot, because I'm like usually thinking about like the future moves that I've already like had planned, or I'm like wrote down. I'm like, oh, this would be cool on this Loomian. So that's why I usually forget like what moves something has, because I'm already like thinking like 10 updates ahead. So I genuinely like forget, like I completely forgot that Ventation didn't have burn up. I think the original plan was I didn't want Gunpod to have burn up because it technically doesn't make sense for Gunpod. It only makes sense for Ventation, but No. Hit high with Symmetry. So yeah, eventually we might remove like burn up from a rally move and make it a level up move, and then remove it from the rally move so Gunpod can't learn it. We'll see, but I think it's fine. I think actually originally, I think Gunpod and Ventation actually had burn up as a level up move. I think it was on like Ventation like level 30 something. I think it originally had burn up, but that was when it was a water fire type, and Ventation isn't a water fire type anymore, it's a pure water type. So I think originally actually had burn up, and then it got removed. I think burn up still makes sense for it though. I think just at the time Lando just wanted to get rid of all of the fire type moves that I gave it. So all of them got changed. Yeah, Ventation was originally water fire. Ventation was originally water fire. Volcaloa was originally fire plant, the exact same typing as Chartika. Chartika was going to be like a bulky range attacker, plant fire, whereas Volcaloa would be a fast melee attacking plant fire, which is why Volcaloa has Coconut Bomb. Coconut Bomb was originally Volcaloa's signature move, evolution move, because it was a plant type at the time. I decided it was still a funny enough move to give it to it, so it still has Coconut Bomb. I still think Coconut Bomb makes sense for it. It just the typing isn't shared anymore. Oh yeah, I also think Coconut Bomb was originally a range move, which is why you just never saw anyone use it on Volcaloa, because it wasn't a range attacking Loomian. But yeah, I changed it so it would fit a melee attacking, because it would just trash that you couldn't really use it. I don't really mod people. I can deal with the banning people myself. How do you get the hat you're wearing in game? Which one? The hedgerow? Just buy it? What do you mean? I'll probably make a Charonix video soon. Probably. I'll probably make the new Loomian first, and then maybe Charonix, and then go over some new Loomians that got rally moves, like Wave Wrecker, Samarina, or Canibo. Why is Crackclaw and Corruptedodds not part Earth? I'm not entirely sure about that. I didn't even think they used to potentially be Earth type. I think they've just always been pure fire. I actually don't remember those. I think they've always been pure fire whenever I've worked on them. I don't think they've been another type. They might have been a different type before I started working on them, but I've never seen anything like that. They do make sense for like fire and earth, but I don't think it's super necessary. Like Obsidian could also be ancient earth if you think about it. Everything in the volcano technically could be earth type. Volcaloa, I mean, originally was plant. Fire technically could make sense to be also earth, because it's also a volcano. So yeah, I think it's fine. What personality to run on Bioforge? Personality, probably... It depends on like what type of attacker. You could go like very robust, clumsy, sluggish if you want like a more tanky one, or frail depending on what type of attacker you are. You could run like very brawny. You could run very smart. You can do a range attacker. You could run like brawny smarts. Very sluggish. So yeah, it's up to you depending on what you want. Yeah, like smart brawny, very sluggish could work if you want like a mixed attacker. Why is Bioforge also a toxic type? Fumes, like toxic, smoke, like smoke is toxic. And you can see like around the map that there's like smoke clouds, that's why it's toxic. It could have also made sense to make it like a fire earth or fire metal. Like yeah, that's why I gave it fire and metal. That's why I gave it metal and earth moves, because they could have honestly been any of those types. So yeah. Does it have power focus? Did I give it power focus? I want to say I did, but maybe I didn't write that down. Is that? I think it's a level up move. Wait, let me check. Yeah, it does. Level 39 is power focus. I did give it. Oh, like wait. I didn't give that as a rally move, did I? You said make me panic. But yeah, power focus is level 39. So you can definitely run a mixed one. Wait, let me just double check again. Does the final evolution not get that? Is it just the middle form? Oops. Okay. I'm probably gonna update the sheets, because I did an upsee, and also I completely forgot again, because I've been doing so much things for the last couple of days. The pre-evolutions don't get the same moves, so Billow Forge gets Fire Breath at level 50, Charkiln doesn't get Fire Breath unless you use it as a move manual on it. I forgot to give the pre-evolutions the fully evolved Lumia's moves. Also, it does get Power Focus, but you have to get level 39 on Charkiln. Don't know why I made it 39. Oh, I mistyped it. It's meant to be 29. I'm an idiot. I'm looking at like, yeah, why I didn't mean to make it 39. It goes, I'm looking at the sheet, it says Evolution Slime, which is 23, then Blaze Punch 25, Power Focus 39, then Double Whack 33. I have a feeling it's not meant to be 39, that should be 29. I'll change it now, and then whenever Tbrim updates, I'll ask him to publish again. Okay, so Painful Bash, I'll make level 39 actually Muck Blasts. We'll do Heavy Bash as well at level 44. Heavy Bash. And we'll do 48 for Fire Breath. Okay, the middle evolution has its new moves, and then for the first stage, Blaze Punch, it doesn't have hands, so no Blaze Punch. Power Focus could be 26. Power Focus. We'll do level 30 for Double Whack. No, it can't Double Whack, it has no hands. So we'll do 32 for Painful Bash. 36 for Muck Blasts. Heavy Bash, yeah, we'll give it Heavy Bash at level 41. Heavy Bash. And Fire Breath at 46. Okay, I've updated the sheet. I just gotta have Tbrim update it. I'll just quickly DM him. It isn't gonna happen for a couple of days though, so if you want Power Focus, you need to get level 39 on Charkiln before. Oh, actually, wait. Yep. So yeah, so if you want Power Focus right now, you need to get Charkiln to level 39. I just did an upsie. Okay, I just DM'd Tbrim. Although I think he's done now for this week, since he takes Saturday and Sunday off. So yeah, that probably won't get fixed for a couple of days, but yeah, I fixed it on the sheets, but I need Tbrim to update the game, so that probably won't happen for a couple of days, most likely now. So yeah, oopsie. But yeah, I'm also I'm not really sure when he's gonna be doing when he's gonna be taking the Babor stuff out, like the trolling stuff. So yeah, it's fixed now, but it won't be in the game for probably a couple of days. What's the bug? The only bug is that I messed up a couple of the level up moves for the new Lumion. So yeah, so basically, like all of Billiforge's moves, like Muck Blast, Fire Breath, the pre-evolutions don't learn. Usually whenever an evolution Lumion like Billiforge gets a move, if it makes sense on the pre-evolution, they usually get it at like a lower level move. So Fire Breath is level 50 on Billiforge and it would be like level 45 or 44 on the Kiln, on Charkiln. Also, Power Focus was meant to be level 29 on Charkiln. I oofed, and it's actually 39. I typoed. So if you specifically want Power Focus on your Billiforge, you need to get a Charkiln to level 39 first. It'll be changed in the future to level 29, but for right now, if you want it, it's level 39 on Charkiln only. And then you can evolve it into Billiforge, so oops. Yeah, you guys know now. You guys know, I just oofed it. what abilities does Bill of Forge get? It gets Scorching Skin, which is going to be the Heatwave summon ability later on. It gets Forge, which if you're hit by a fire type move, you take half damage and your melee type gets raised by 1 stage. Basically Fanning Flame but for fire types. And then your secret ability is Blistering Heat. It lets you poison toxic types like Swalder and whatnot. And Venelon. And then your fire type moves also gain a 10% chance to potentially poison. Although if you're a fire type move like Fire Breath or Kindled Rage poisons, it's not toxic poison. There's 2 types of poisons. There's normal poison that does the same damage every turn, and then there's toxic poison, which is like when you use poison, or mostly a toxic type move that can poison. They have toxic poison, which is it does a little bit, then it does more, then it does more, then it does more each turn. It's cool, but you get Earthquake. I mean, yeah, but like, still being able to poison every Loomian in the game, except from Loomians with abilities, is cool. Is Bubble getting redesigned? No, it's just a troll. We were talking in the Llama Train Studios stream when someone asked a question in the Llama Train Studio stream, like, if you could delete one Loomian, what would it be? And Tyrion would have said Babor in the chats. So yeah, I think that's what he did. He probably just had a little bit of free time. We had this update mostly done a little bit earlier than what we usually do. Also, Karen coming with the 30 months membership. Important, did you see my DMs? I got funny thing. What DMs? I don't have any from you, it seems. Any new ones? You mean like a few days ago, maybe? There's nothing in your DMs are from Here's the Deal. Are you talking about that one? I don't know. I'll look at it later. When will Babor be back? Yes. I have no idea. That's up to T-Redem whenever he's done trolling. You can still rally, but you can't find it in the wild right now. I don't really friend people on Discord. Scarf is kind of weird. I only really add people if I need to like DM one. It doesn't have health. It doesn't have hard recovery like Rejuvenate. It has no recovery. So if you want to heal, you have to run health amulets. Which I mean is a possibility. You could run like a bulky attacker. But yeah, I mean that's the only healing that you have is health amulets. So Jamie, in your opinion, what would be the best nature and ability for PvP? I think right now Forge is probably the best ability it has. You don't really care too much about fire type moves, but you get an attack increase for it, so why not? I think you go Forge, but because you go Forge, I think you go all out attack it right now. Once we get the HEATWAVE summoning ability, I think you can lean more towards a mixed attacker, but I think for right now with Forge, you want to go primarily melee attacking. So like melee attack with what? Baneful Bash as your toxic move. Your melee move would be Kindled Rage. Then what? Earthquake, Poison, Earthquake, Tributes. You've got a Steel Crusher as well if you want to hit specifically. What does that hit? Light types and ancient types, I guess? There's a couple of things you could probably do. You also have a Teardown if you want to try and get rid of Barbs or Burn Up. You have Burn Up, but I think if you're going to run Entry Hazard Removal, Burn Up makes the most sense if you're a range attacker. So yeah. I'm trying to think. For right now, is there any reason to run a range attack on it if you run Forge? What is a melee wall that walls you? Dentation, you've got Baneful Bash. It's going to take quite a bit to get through it. I guess you could just slap on Muck Blast if you want to try and hit melee defensive Luminami and melee defensive Dentation. I guess. Yeah, Obsidian, I guess, as well. For Obsidian, how much does Metal Blast do? Just want to check. What's the best move to hit Obsidian? I would assume Metal Blast, but Muck Blast could also be kind of nice, maybe. To try and hit some bulky water types as well, like Dentation and Luminami. Yeah, this thing has metal moves as well. It has Earthquake, Landslides, Metal Blast, Steel Crusher. I mean, it's like a metal golem, so it kind of makes sense to get metal and earth moves. If it wasn't a toxic type, it would probably be fire earth or fire metal, but we already have Seer Knight, so probably fire earth, I guess. Which, thinking about it, fire toxic, fire metal, and fire earth all have one quad weakness. Fire earth is quad weak to water, and then the other ones are all quad weak to earth. Oof. Yeah, Metal Blast would be kind of nice. Although then you struggle for like bulky melee water types. I guess Luminami could hit neutral, but at that point you just hit it with Baneful Bash. And even then, Luminami wants to switch in on its fire type moves. I don't think Luminami really wants to swap in on a Baneful Bash, especially in Muck Blasts. But even if it does swap in on fire moves, there's still always a chance it could be secret ability and could have a chance to get poisoned, which Luminami doesn't really want, I guess. Just Air Balloon. Yeah, no Air Balloon. Most of the time you're slower. Yeah, true. Lumi runs Dust. Oh. What else? What else was an issue for this thing? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, by the way, I think if you didn't see, I think for level 95, I think you got fall boost tokens. What else poses an issue? Ember doesn't really want to swap in on metal or fire moves, especially in Heatwave, because it loses even more health. Eliguana doesn't really want to take earth moves, and is mostly a range wall anyway. Fedimars, most of them are run range, but I guess you could swap into it if you're more melee. Yursnak probably doesn't really mind. Yeah, I think Yursnak can still swap into it. Heatwave boosted though is going to be very scary. And it also doesn't really care about getting baffled, so Yursnak isn't really going to do anything to it, really. Krakaloa doesn't really care for earth moves. Obsidian has to worry about Metal Blast and Muck Blasts. Icicle, Fire, Metal. What does it do to this? Fire? Actually, yeah, just Fire Breath. Just any range move. Grassall doesn't care about fire moves. Diabolic Quad weak to Earth. Tyrex weak to Fire, weak to Earth. Doesn't want to get poisoned, so will never swap in. It looks pretty good. It honestly can hit like all of the melee walls, it seems. I think it's going to be one of those Loomians where it's difficult to get into the battle, especially because of your quad weakness to Earth, because Earth moves are very common. But I think if you can get it into the battle, it kind of goes nuts. It looks like there aren't many things that directly want to switch into it. And especially if you, like, it's pretty hard to swap it in, but it's very easy to swap in on like a fire type Loomian. Not a Corruptedodds, because a Corruptedodds has Landslide and Mudslide, I think. But like, if you can try and switch in on like, oh nice, Florence. Seer Knight maybe? I don't think anyone really runs Seer Knight low right now. If you can swap in on like a fire move, you get like boosted melee attack as well. Yeah, I think this thing's gonna be kind of nice. It's gonna be difficult to switch into the battle, but once it's on the field, it's gonna do some serious damage. Nice. A Ruptidon can hit. Yeah, Ruptidon. you don't really care too much for fire breath, I don't think, because to resist it, then you basically quad resist it, fire breath, but landslide just probably one hits KOs you. Unless you're like specifically running Bane of Haste, you don't want to really deal with Corruptedodds. I think it's just an issue that a lot of fire types have earth coverage as well. I think Serenite is like one of the only ones that don't. And is also quad weak to fire, quad weak to earth as well. Someone said, I think someone said something about giving Wendelin Frost Punch. Ow. I can't give it rally moves because then everything gets Frost Punch. Better run very nimble, oh no. Rally moves, there's 10. Off the top of my head, I've already said them before on stream if you want to go back. Off the top of my head, you got Tributes, Teardown, Earthquake, Landslide, Steel Crusher, Metal Blasts. That's all I remember off the top of my head. I don't remember the other ones I said. Still can't outspeed Venilon? No. People are getting scanned for the later Loomians? Bro. Oh yeah, Driving Force, Paint Shower, that's 8. There's 2 more we're missing. I don't remember off the top of my head. Why your plants above Sumobito? I have no idea. Oh, will Wrestling ever get Frost Punch? It's the exact same thing as Wendelin. I just said the answer for Wendelin, why would Wrestling get it? I can't give the Varies rally moves. If I give Wrestling a rally move with Frost Punch, all of them get it. Venilon gets Frost Punch, Kirillin gets Frost Punch, every single one gets it, I can't do that. Kirillin and Venilon should probably not have Frost Punch. What do you think is better? Billowforge or Infernix? They both do different roles. Infernix is I think Infernix is generally run as a ranged wall that hits fairly hard. Billowforge is going to be like a more melee wall if you're in a defensive, and it could be a mixed attacker. I think this has more like offensive pressure, whereas Infernix is more defensive orientated, I think. It can also run like Nimble Smart with Pyro, but I think most people run it defensive. Yeah, Wendel's gonna get like Frost Punch or Ice Hammer eventually as well. It's just we gotta wait for those. Okay, what's the last rally move Mastery I gotta do now? Is it super effective? Super effective, okay. I have fire, we need plants. So let's go. Where has plants? Route 4. What else can I do? Walter. Yeah, because I got slime. So let's go Lotus and Beach. Oh, yeah, I forgot fossils can't have nimble. I meant nimble or smart, not nimble and smart. I think I run mostly nimble, but I think most people prefer smarts on Infernix for Pyro. Are you gonna make an everything you need to know video? Yes. I'll probably make it after the stream though. There's no point just ending stream to make a video. I might as well stream and I'll do that later. But yeah, I will do an everything you need to know video about it. Scorching Skin Crackle or when? Please, no, please. We don't need it. We don't need it. Oh, my Flaunt is leveling up. We don't want that. Do I even have a PC box to put it in? Sure. I'm not using a smart. I wasn't even using Dusk. I was using this thing. What? How are they both smarts? I got super lucky, I guess. Dang. How do you evolve Charkill? I made a video if you want to go watch it. Shocking. I don't want to keep repeating myself if I've already made a video on it. Why is the ball deleted? It's just T-Redem trolling. Just a troll, man. Just a troll. Bill Force sequel as Harmonize? I guess so. When are the new weather effects coming? The summoning abilities are most likely going to come now with Thunderstorm. We were going to release them with this update, the Heatwave update, but the issue is, if weathers are super strong and like you have to like counter team against them, it's very difficult because we don't really have anything like items that can help you with that. So instead, we're going to wait until Thunderstorm, and with the Thunderstorm, we're gonna do weather summoning abilities and 2 new items. We're gonna do the umbrella hat that makes the holder ignore the ongoing weather, the current ongoing weather. So you could give, I don't know, a Garlash, an umbrella hat, and if Heatwave is set up, its fire type moves don't, or its water type moves like Vicious Snap doesn't get decreased in damage. Although it will ignore all of the bad effects and good effects. So let's say, for example, if you give, I guess we'll just use the same example as a Garlash. If you give Garlash the umbrella hat and use it in rain, it will also not get a boosted water type attacks. It basically just ignores all of the effects, the primary and secondary effects. That's the first item, the umbrella hats. The second item, originally I thought of it like as a lock, as a padlock. I think now we're gonna go with like a lucky charm item. And this lucky charm item is that when you equip it, the holder can't have its ability tampered with. So it can't be like talent traded. Fog doesn't turn off its ability. That's a pretty good one because Fog is, I used the wrong move. Fog is very, very good. So I think it's gonna be nice. A level 23 got PS because level 50 below Forge, dang. How about a video using all the weather Loomians in one team? I think we only have 4 right now, right? Yeah, I think we only have 4. I'll probably do it whenever we get 5, I guess. So with Thunderstorm, I guess, now. I was not feeling really, I didn't really want to make a video, so I'll probably do it this week. I made a tweet saying that I wasn't really feeling recording for the last like month, but really a year now. I really made that many videos this past year. So yeah, I said I was going to start doing videos again starting tomorrow. I'm not sure if we made weather more common. The Heatwave one was going to last, I think, like an entire day, like 24 hours, or maybe a little bit more. So yeah, the Heatwave one's going to last like a day, maybe a day and a half. I'm not sure if we touched anything about making them more common. I'm not sure if we're doing that yet, but I think we have plans to do that at some point. Was you have gray areas? Oh, that's because it's green. I have a green screen. So the green and the yellow parts are invisible. But yeah, so that's the reason why we don't have weather summoning abilities right now. We're going to save them for Thunderstorm, and then also introduce those 2 items. So if weather is overpowered and like very oppressive, you can use those 2 items to try and like help you make a team or have some Loomians that don't care as much. I think a good contestant for the umbrella hat, let's think about this. What would be a really good Loomian for the umbrella hat? Probably Eclipse, right? I think Eclipse is probably one of the best Loomians to use umbrella hats, so it doesn't completely get a wall like counted by, so Vesperata doesn't like wipe it out. So I think Eclipse is probably a really good one for the umbrella hats. What else really wants to keep like its ability or doesn't really care too much about weathers? What's a really, really good one? I guess like ice types. I mean, if you think about it, if you give Himber the umbrella hat, fire type Loomians don't get a damage increase, and you don't lose health at the end of the turn. Although you still don't really want to take fire type moves to the face with a Himber. I don't know. There's probably a couple more that I'm just not really thinking of. I don't know. What do you guys have? Any suggestions for? How to get the umbrella hat? It isn't in the game yet. That's most likely going to come with thunderstorms and the weather summoning abilities now. The next weather, I'm not actually sure when thunderstorm is going to be. I would assume sometime in July now, I would say. Can you add weather ball? I don't think I'm going to do weather ball. If I do weather ball, it'll probably be on something like a cast farm. I think it'd be like a signature move alone cast farm. I don't really want to give like Loomians access to like a water move when they really shouldn't have a water move. I think that might be a bit too much. And also, weather ball I think is a little bit too good of like team building. It makes team building weather teams a little bit too good. We're like, oh, this Loomian doesn't have like a water move for my rain team. Weather ball. It's like hidden power. There's a reason why hidden power was removed. Hidden power was broken. Giving Loomians access to moves that they shouldn't really have is a bad idea. So yeah, if we do a weather ball, it'll probably on a cast farm type Loomian. So hopefully we get one. I really want a roaming cast farm. That'll be awesome. You have like an actual powerful legendary cast farm that's actually good. Oh. Will it be a sheer force? I think we already have that. I think we call it brute force. So like Zulong, Thunder, Trumbull. I think that might be it. Brute force in our game though won't work with life orb like it does in Pokemon. Just on the Rainbow Florin. Nice. I found one as well. Like 20 minutes ago. Trumbull needs a rework. I've got an idea for the territorial ability change. It's mostly going to be used in doubles though. I don't know if it's... I guess it could use it in singles, but I think it's going to be more useful in doubles and 2v2s. I want to replace territorial on Trumbull with a new ability called Triumph. Whenever a Lumion on the field, just enemies, even if Trumbull doesn't knock out, let's say it's like Trumbull and a Mewtune versus two Billowforges. As long as one of the Billowforges dies, Trumbull's ability will activate, so the Trumbull and the Mewtune's next move that they use is free. I think that'll be a pretty cool one. I don't know if that's super useful for singles. It sounds a lot more useful for doubles. But I mean, free moves is pretty good. Is it Supreme Overlord? No. It's like, think about like Frenzy before the next move is free. I guess it's kind of like another Frenzy, I guess. But more teamwork orientated. Because, Trumbull and Mewtune were always... I always envision them to be like more team players. Because I mean, they literally are like a duo. So like, Mewtune and Trumbull can dish out huge amounts of damage, but also have support options. Battlehorn originally worked different. I think originally Battlehorn cured your entire party's status ailments. I don't remember if it does that anymore or not. But yeah. Imagine Supreme Overlord, we don't need that, okay? We don't need that. I mean, yeah. Brute Force is only useful on Trumbull because of Mega Chomp. And I don't think most people even run Mega Chomp anymore. I think most people run Raging Tackle, Rogue Assault, Earthquake, Battlehorn, I think. I think most people run Earthquake. So I think some people might run Mega Chomp if they need to hit like Lumin Army or something, but I think it's mostly Earthquake now. But yeah, I think the Triumph ability would be kind of nice. It's still definitely going to be more useful than Brute Force in singles, just not as useful as doubles Triumph. Because I mean, getting a free move is pretty big. I mean, I'm like, imagine it like this. if your Trumbull gets a kill, you don't need to invest as much energy as possible, because I think Trumbull has like a fairly low energy stats. So you don't actually need to invest that much into energy anymore. You just click Battle Horn a couple of times, get a kill, and then your next move is free. So instead of getting up to like 250 energy to click like 5 moves, you could just run 200 energy, which generally gives you 4 moves, but if you get a kill, you get like your 5th one's free. So I think that could be useful. Like I said, it's like Frenzy. In singles, it's a worse Frenzy, but in doubles, it's a more team-oriented Frenzy. It's like a different version of Frenzy, I guess, is what I'm just trying to say. I think it'll be cool. And basically, anything that gives you like a free move or reduces the cost of your energy cost is always a nice... is always nice for a Loomian to have. I mean, Icicle getting expertise is very nice, especially without super low energy stats. Forge has 3 abilities: Scorching Skin, which will be Heatwave summon later on. Forge, which is basically Fanning Flame, but fire. So if you get hit by a fire type move, the damage reduced by 50%, and your melee type goes up by 1 stage. And then your secret ability is Blistering Heat. It lets you poison toxic types with like poison, and then on top of that, your fire type moves get a small chance to poison the opponent, 10%. Okay, we did the mastery now, nice. We can go gamer hunting, I guess, now. We got it. I probably don't want a nimble one though, do I? If I'm gonna have a Billow Forge, I guess I'd want probably Brawny. Probably Brawny, I guess, for now. But yeah, we can get rid of you as well. I'll just save you later for rallying. Are you Brawny? Yes. Let's go to... I think it's still in... Yeah, we got 20 minutes in Pagoda. Yeah, the Rainbow event is still active. I think it's probably going to last for like at least another 2 weeks. Are there plans for energy to change it so you gain some energy every turn? Yeah, you mean like the passive energy regain system? I still have plans to do that. That's probably at this point going to come with the... PvP rework, I think makes the most sense. So probably PvP rework, I think. Is Billowford like a monkey or a bull? I think it's more like a golem. I would say it's more like a golem, if anything. Duskets. Shouldn't Kabunga Coffee keep you from going to sleep? Nah, that one's like a more energy thing. I don't think you should do both. I don't want to see another event for the rest of the year until you have Olympian out. We've got the Cosmere, Halloween, and Christmas events, but those aren't until like the very end of the year. I'm not sure what we have planned for Olympian or when we're trying to release it. I don't think we've done a release date yet. Hopefully we have Olympian out by then. Does the thing, I'm trying not to leak anything, but does the roadmap have anything about it? No, it doesn't say anything about it. No, I don't want to leak anything, Len. We have a plan on when we want to release it. I don't think we've made it public yet, so I don't want to leak. How do you see Thunderstorm looking like working? Like rainfall with thunder? I guess so. Like maybe every like I don't know, like 30 seconds, like you see a flash of lightning, maybe. So, like your screen goes white, maybe. And like the evolution screen, whenever you evolve something, it like flashes a white orb, and then your entire screen goes white. That could be something we could do. I'm not sure, but I think it's mostly like heavy rainfall with like thunder storms. When is Cosmere supposed to be? Usually we do like Cosmere like what, like March-ish, like February, March. I think mostly March or April. This year we're probably gonna do it later on. I think one of the ideas that we had was maybe Halloween, October, November Cosmere, then December Christmas. That could be an idea. I think that makes the most sense for it, but I'm not sure exactly when we're gonna do it. But I think November's a good shout, potentially. It depends if we have anything planned before October. If we don't have anything planned before October, like what's before October? September, like September, I guess could be a good one to do Cosmere, but I think November makes the most sense. Have you already started on snow routes? Yeah. We've already like worked on some of the stuff on the roadmap ahead. Like, we're still working on stuff like even after Atlantean Part 2. Is there a certain type of weather you want to see in the game? Like snowstorm or dust storm? I'm not really sure. Fog was the most unusual one, so I wouldn't really mind having more unusual ones, like maybe like acid rain. Or like smog, which is basically acid rain. Or like snow, like you could do like snowstorm, you could just do normal snow, you could do hail, you could do sleet. There's a lot of variations you could do for a snowstorm, but I think we'd probably just do one, so it isn't like too awkward with like having four basically the same weathers. So I'll probably do snowstorm. We could do, I guess, a sandstorm. I think a sandstorm would make a lot of sense. Acid rain is a potential contender. Raining tacos, yeah, raining tacos. But yeah, I think acid rain is a cool one. It's basically just heavy rainfall, but instead of blue rain, it's like green rain, I guess. Like has a slightly greener tint. Well, there's a nuller, but it ain't gamer, so who cares? Oh yeah, there is like also egg rain and meteor shower as well. I don't think we're gonna make those into a PvP weather. We're probably just gonna leave those as adventure weathers, like hunting weathers, I guess is a better term. Will something like nature mints come out? I would like to see nature mints. It isn't completely up to me though if I'm allowed to do it. I would like to do like capsules and mints, but we don't want to like ruin the value of some Loomians, so we'll probably have to like rediscuss how we want to like introduce them into the game, if we even do them in the first place. I think mints are a safe bet to say we'll probably have mints at some point. Capsules, we might have to rethink somehow. We had one idea for capsules, but I can't leak it right now. We have got an idea for capsules that I think will make everyone happy. I'll just say that the idea for capsules is to do normal capsules, not a secret ability capsule, but have a different way to get secret abilities, maybe making it easier for PvP prep. That's all I'm gonna say. Look, if I say anything more on that, it might give it away. They make it so clutch plushie gives 2 times range of melee boosts. No. The clutch plushie just lets you live. If I just made clutch plushie, rageful plushie, and you get to live, that's too much. Way too much. Also, that is a really interesting Loomian. I literally got the fire legendary in the heatwave. Boy, I'm using Brawny Dusket, damn it. This is like the freaking, this is like the Christmas event back in the day. I got a Brawny, clumsy, I think it was Gamma Ikazune, Reindeer Ikazune, but it was freaking Brawny clumsy. No. Why? Why? Let me find it really fast. You. It's the same. Damn it. Okay, well, I need to put you somewhere. Right here. What are you? Do. Okay, back to back. Back to back. Damn it. Is there gonna be a sweet retreat? Haven't we already done sweet retreat this year? Yeah, I think we already did sweet retreat this year, so you gotta wait until next year now. You can lure Pyrolin in with it, so that's cool. I mean, yeah. What does Pyrolin run Mud Spatter? I think I gave it Mud Spatter, right? Pyrolin. I think Pyrolin has Mud Spatter. Boom Bash, Rue Blasts. Mud Spatter, I did give it Mud Spatter. And that hits you quads effective. How much does a Mud Spatter do from Pyrolin? Because Pyrolin has a pretty respectable range attack stat. Is it a 2 or 3 shot? I don't think it's a 1 shot. I think it'll probably be a 2 shots. I think that's in a situation they choose between Shrewd or Muds. Okay. I think that's a situation where whoever is the one that switches in is the one that loses. Ireland can't switch in on an earthquake or landslides, and what's the new Loomian called again? Billowforge? Billowforge can't swap in on Mud Spatters. Oh, it's a roll to 2-shot? Oh. Yeah, I think that's still like a little bit too risky. Also, you gotta one-shot it. If you don't one-shot it, you still lose. Can it one-shot? Because it doesn't get stabbed Earthquake. I don't think Earthquake one-shots Pyrolin, does it? Even with like max investments. You'd really have to swap in on a Fire Breath or Adaptive Assault if you want to try and get a one-shot. Actually, wait, did the damage calc get updated? Oh, it did. Nice. Level up. Oh. Pyrolin. I think Pyrolin mostly right now just runs something like that. Like maybe no melee defense investments. Give it Earthquake. Give it max melee attack with, let's just say, very brawny. Yeah, +1. Oh, that's with no melee defense investments. That's with 0. What item would we run? Because I don't think we'd run an Earth Essence just to secure that. Oh, it runs max defense as well. It's a 1 in 3 chance. This probably does even less, right? Yeah, that isn't even a 2-shot unless you run smart. Even then, what about very smart? Even then, one side can't 2 KO guaranteed? Dang. I mean, I guess that's worth it. Swap in on a Fire Breath to get +1, you can just nuke all of its health. If it stays in, it's practically dead. I guess that could work. I don't know. It's kind of cool that we have the... I think the issue with fire types right now in the game is that Pyrolin just kind of outclasses all of them. Like, what's a good fire type? Ololan, or Ololan, Pyrolin. Like, Infinix gets outclassed. Corruptedodds is like only good because of it's not a defensive Lumi, it's offensive. But for like fire defensive Lumi, everything just outclasses it. Rakloa just is too passive, whereas Pyrolin can actually do stall and can actually deal damage. Infinix is offensive and defensive, but it's Pyrelon just, I think, does it better and has better recovery, I think, right? Arctic is pretty decent, but that's because of its typing, I would say, more than anything. And it can also hit water types. Arctic is kind of nice. Revenant with Vengeance. Yeah, that's mostly offensive. I'm talking about defensive. Like, there aren't that many defensive fire-type Lumias that can really do anything when there's Pyrelon. I think Billowforge is going to be nice because it's a melee fire tank that can abuse older fire-type Lumians. Like, if you send out a fire-type against Infernix, none of them really do anything. Corruptedodds can be Infernix with, like, Landslide, but if it's like Pyrelon and Infernix don't really do much to each other, you just kind of like hitting each other to just hit them down a little bit. So I think Billowforge is kind of nice. It's a fire type that can abuse fire type Lumians to get free setups. I think the issue mostly is just like its speed, and a lot of fire type Lumians have access to earth moves like Landslide or Mud Spatter. Yeah, no recovery kind of hurts as well. It's only weak to earth? No, it's weak to a few things. Billowforge is weak to water, air, and mind, and then quad weak to earth. Can there be an NPC that makes your Loomian secret ability for 200 Robux? That'd be pay to win. Probably not a good idea. Or I should say just not a good idea at all to do that. Although free money. Free money? I think Billowforge would be pretty cool. I think it would be pretty cool. Fire Toxic is cool. If you think about fire types, a lot of them can't really hit the water types. Serenite has Searing Steel, which is mostly useful for Luminami because it can hit it super effective. That was the entire point. I wanted Luminami, Serenite, and Tatab to all hit each other one way and then the other way. So like Tatab can hit Luminami with plants, Lumi can hit Serenite with water, Serenite can hit Tatab with fire, and then it also goes the other way. Luminami has Mega Chomp for Tatab, so access to dark moves. Tatab has Jungle Jutsu and it's just fire typing to hit Serenite, and then Serenite has Searing Steel to hit Luminami. That was the reason why Serenite got Searing Steel. Other than that, I don't think there's really much fire types I can hit water types. Corruptedodds has Dark Surge to hit Luminami specifically, but that's about it. And Mauermerk, I guess, as well, but you can also just hit it with fire, I guess. It doesn't really want to take it. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Is there any other fire types that can hit water types? Is Billowforge just the only one that can do that now? Like it has stab super effective moves against water? I think it might be. Can hit neutral. Oh, Chartiki has plant. I don't know how I blanked. Chartiki has plant and toxic as well. Krakaloa doesn't. Volkaloa has got coconut bomb, but it doesn't get stab on it. So you have a couple, it looks like. Just I think this is probably one of the better ones that can have stab super effective. And poison toxic is a very good offensive typing in this game. Infernix has fire, ancient, and mind. Pyrelon has fire, roller, ancient, and earth. I went past Corruptedodds, didn't I? Corruptedodds has fire, earth, dark, and brawler, I think. Oh, Revenant has Dark Surge, so it can hit like Luminami, but that's about it. Spirit, fire, dark. Oh, Ikazune has electric as well. I forgot about Ikazune for some reason. Ikazune is really good. But yeah, I don't know. A fire type that can hit waters is cool. If you think about it, I should say most fire types that can hit water super effective seem to be pretty good. Ikazuna is good, although it did require a speeds buff. Ikazuna is good, Chartique is good. So yeah, I think it'll be pretty decent. I think it'll be a lot better once it gets the Heatwave summon ability. That's just a troll. Go goats. Will Dragodine raid ever come back? Probably, yeah. The issue with that is we'd probably have to just wait now for the raid system to be put into the game, and then Dragodine might just become like a permanent addition. I'm not sure if we're going to make Dragodine like a... Actually, I guess Dragodine is probably going to be our Easter event, right? But if you think about it, Cosmere can come back anytime. Halloween event is October. Christmas is December. Sweet Retreat technically is not a Valentine's event. It can come back whenever we want, but we generally use it around February time anyway. February, March. So yeah, I guess Dragodine raids will probably be our Easter updates, Easter events. Oh yeah, Hoganosh has Baneful Bash as well, but it doesn't get stabbed version. I was talking mostly like about stab. So yeah. What's the rally move for Small? Small gets 10 rally moves. Earthquake, Landslide, Steel Crusher, Metal Blast, Tribute, Teardown, Paint Shower, which got changed. Let me pull them up again. Those are the only ones I remember off the top of my head. Okay, here we are. Paint Shower, Metal Blast, Steel Crusher, Tamp, Driving Force, Earthquake, Landslide, Raging Flame, Teardown, Tributes. I got most of them. You think it could be PvP warrior? Yeah. Fire Toxic is an interesting typing. Its stats, speed does let it down. The range defense is a little bit underwhelming, but other than that, it looks pretty decent stat-wise. Abilities is pretty good. I think it's mostly waiting for a Heatwave summon. Once it gets Heatwave summon ability, I think it'll be like a lot better, but I think it works pretty nice. It's like a fire type that can abuse other fire type Loomians, which is pretty unique, I guess, for a fire type. We don't have that many fire types that can abuse older fire type Loomians. Give Rest on Electro Punch and Frost Punch. How? How am I meant to give Rest on Electro and Frost Punch? If I give it rarely, all Varies get it. How am I meant to do that? I can't. We don't have move manuals. I can't give them rally. Like, if I want to give it more moves, it has to wait for a level up. Assuming it might be broken. I don't think it'll be broken. I don't think so. The biggest issue is that Billow Forge has no hard recovery, it doesn't have rejuvenate, slumber, or anything to heal, and it has no pivoting. So if you want to use it as a Heatwave summoning Loomian, I guess you could run it with Tribute. If you want to like make sure like the next Loomian that comes in gets in for free and then can abuse Heatwave. But yeah, it has no pivot moves and it has no healing. Sea Drake killer. Sea Drake has a wave wreck. Wave wreck hits you super effective. So you don't really want to take one of those to the face if you can help it. But yeah, I mean, it can hit Sea Drake very hard with both of its stabs. Sea Drake just doesn't want to switch in on it. Sea Drake only wants to switch in on it if you like are like, okay, it is 100% clicking Earthquake or Landslide, then Sea Drake can come in and click Wave Wrecker, but I don't think that one-shots it. I don't think that one-shots. I did a tweet, go goats. If you want to look at all of the other rally moves in this update, check out my Twitter. I don't want to go over all of them again. I don't remember them off the top of my head. The only bad thing about Sweet Retreat and Easter event is that they're only 1 month apart, meaning you can't really have any other updates between them. I mean, yeah, but I think that's fine. I think that's fine. That doesn't mean we can't just like drop we can't like, that doesn't mean we can't do an update and an event at like the same time. Yeah, I think the Dragon Raid will come back. I don't see why it wouldn't. Can there at least be side quests? I think we've had some plans to do side quests. We've had one... Actually, we've had a couple in the game. In the very first town, there's a lady that has a quest where if you bring her a gleaming Loomian, you get a free boost token. In the next town, Route 2, there's an NPC that wants you to bring them a Cinemoth. If you bring them a Cinemoth, you get something. I actually don't remember what you get. What do you get when you, I think he gets you, like, medicine, like, anti-paralysis spray or something, like, paralysis heal, maybe? I think it's paralysis heal. If you show the guy in Route 2 a Cinemoth, he gives you paralysis, like antidotes or something. Route 4, I actually haven't done the Route 4 one yet because I was actually saving the sluglings if I wanted a soft reset for them. For the alpha and gammas, or maybe like a gamma secret ability would be cool. But on Route 4, there's another quest with a bald man, I think he's bald, that wants you to beat 3 sluglings that overtook his house. And once you beat them, you get burn heals. I actually don't have burn heals on my account. I still have not touched those sluglings. I think that's actually the last quest, so I don't think we've done a quest since that. We'll probably do Molo in the future. Yeah, he gives burn heals, and then I think you can buy them from the store as well. I don't think you can buy them from the store unless... Oh yeah, the Gobidemic one is also a quest, I guess. Yeah, this guy. I haven't started this yet. So if I go in here, you can see I have still all 3 sluglings. 1, 2, 3... So you can actually soft reset these ones. They're a little bit different. You have to like start the battle, and then once you've done the battle, you just leave, and then rejoin. As long as they don't end the battle with the slugling, they should stay. So if I go back in, that slugling should still be there. I mean, well, I guess we'll find out. So yeah, that one is like technically, I guess, one of the easiest gammas to go for. Actually, no, I think that's the only gamma you can soft reset for. It just takes a little bit longer because for Mutagon, Stephlops on the other soft resetable Lumions, you can just like stay in the game and soft reset, whereas this one you have to leave the game. So yeah. Yep, slugling is still there. So these 3 sluglings are soft resetable. You have to leave the game low after you encounter them. Just make sure that you don't end the battle with them low. So make sure you don't run, you don't catch it, you don't knock it out. If you knock it out, catch it, or run away, that Lumion will disappear. So you won't be able to soft reset for it anymore. I will probably save that and go for like maybe a gamma secret ability one day. That's going to take a long time though. How many encounters are going to do for a gamma secret? 640 by 256? 163,840. That's going to take a long time. But yeah, one day I might go for that gamma secret ability. It's going to take me a hell of a long time. I also want to go for the Pagoda Twilight. I want to go for a Gamma Pagoda Twilight, that'd be cool. I don't know if I've actually got an account that can do that yet. But yeah, that'd be cool. Will we get freeze and sleep potions? I'm not sure. I guess we don't have those yet, I guess. I'm not sure. Oh, I hit my mic. Can there be a cold front or dust storm weather? Oh yeah, maybe in the future. Will Wiki get buffed? Wiki's gonna get a lot more support moves. With the base stat total increase, I'll probably get a little bit more defenses, most likely. Probably not much more attacks. What's the new Loomian? It's called Below Forge. I did a new video on it. If you want to go check it out, it's pinned. If you want to go check out how to get it and what its stats are and stuff. Will Zulong get Frostbeam? Zulong makes sense to get Frostbeam. Zulong is an elemental dragon. Fire, electric, ice. It's just that Zulong is primarily a thunder specialist. Like, think about it like that. Like, Sorchi is a witch that has access to all of the elementals, elemental burst, thunder strike, pyrokinesis. Probably will get Frostbeam in the future, maybe. Zulong is like that, but it specializes in electric over the other two, is what I treat it as. How rare is small? It's 1 in 64. It's also in the video, I'm pretty sure. All of the weather Loomians are 1 in 64 in their respective weathers. Yeah, Gaudron's also getting Elemental Burst. Gaudron already has Thunderstrike, Frostbeam, Fire Breath. It's going to get Elemental Burst. I just need Tyrbrim to update Gaudron's Learn UI interface. That'll probably come later low. We planned to do that a while ago, but we kind of like just kept getting... I think, well, I completely forgot about it, to be honest, for a couple of months. We keep getting like sidetracked and we have to do other things. Yeah, but we'll all come back eventually, I think. Yeah, I told Tyrbrim why did he delete Eaglet while he was at it, trolling everyone. He deleted the ball, why didn't he delete Eaglet? He had the opportunity and he didn't take it. I guess I would actually break the game, if you think about it. I think there's actually a few people, yeah, like this guy. This guy just started the game. Imagine if we deleted Eaglet and you just can't pick Eaglet as your starter. That's probably why. Would Carolyn get a buff because it's not even usable in PvP? I think Carolyn is usable, it's just hit or miss, like quite literally the hit or miss Loomian. If it hits, nice, a lot of damage. If it misses, well, you got no defenses, so time to die. Carolyn will probably get access to more things in the future. Carolyn's just a hard one. The Varia evolutions are a hard one to balance. I can't just really give them new moves when I want. Because if I give them rally moves, that specific one doesn't get the rally move, all of them get rally moves. So I really have to wait for new MMs or new level up moves, which doesn't happen very often. So yeah, that's why I'm like that's why I try and like make the Vari's evolutions like fairly strong stat wise. Like Wrestling has a very good melee attack. Venolin has a really good range defense. Pyrolin has a lot of range attack and health. That's why I'm trying to make them like pretty good stat wise, because I know that they don't have access to a lot of moves. How do you feel about the game not having many players? I think it's fine. We're just gonna start updating the game more, and we should be good. It seems like we get a lot of play whenever we update the game for a story update. So when we do part 2, a lot of people will probably return. The issue is a lot of those players don't stay because we don't update the game for a while. I think that's our biggest issue, is just maintaining players. If we had some replayability in the game, that'd be nice. Like, we have the UMV. There isn't anything really in the UMV that most people need these days, though. I think most people have everything that they need from the UMV. They got all the fossil Loomians, they got like the Cephalops encounter. So once you've done all of that, the only reason to UMV dive is to get the gammas or alphas. That's our secret abilities, and that's quite literally it. So For UMV, like adding something cool to it, like more fossils every now and then, can help more people play it. The Lucky Lotto wheel is technically a replayability thing, but it doesn't have the question mark item yet. Once we get the question mark, people will definitely come in every day just to spin the wheel at least once. Raids is going to be some pretty good replayability. The issue is most of that is like battle-based. Raids is battle-based. UMV, you dive because you want to go for like hunting-wise, or like a hunting thing, and then for PvP. We don't really have like anything. I think like a Palmas would be nice to add some replayability for people that aren't really into battling. So yeah, right now the only replayability we have in the game, and the ones that we have planned, is like battle or hunting based. We don't have anything like more casual themes like apartments right now. Apartments would be nice. I think having more overworld encounters would be nice. If we had like overworld encounters in Brick Bronze, we had Riftloom that I think appeared Fridays. Lapras I think appeared Mondays or Wednesdays, I forgot honestly. And I think Trubbish appeared Thursdays. Like if we do like more overworld encounters, that would be nice. Like Tariti is technically an overworld encounter, but it isn't based on one day of the week, it's based on just nighttime in the game. So yeah, I think overworld encounters would be nice. It gives people a reason to hunt something specific on that day. So yeah, I think that'd be cool. Have you seen Spider-Verse 2? I have not. I'm probably gonna wait for Spider-Verse 2 to be on Disney Plus. So probably like Christmas, December time. Usually movies like that come out like 6 months after. Check the chat. What? What about it? What about it? Did you put on Vari Evolutions? No, it's just that we released a lot of them. Was it last year, I think? We'll probably do more in the future. It's just that we gotta, you know, design them, make them, and then add them to the game. Think of ideas on how you can get them. Are there moves that are getting an animation? We don't have an animationer right now. We don't have anyone that does move animations. The person that did our move animations was JKV, and he's making his own game now. He's the person that made Road Trip, God Simulator 1 and 2 back in the day, like a few years ago. Now he's working on his own JoJo game called World Stands. So yeah, we don't have a move animator right now. I think the latest move that I got on move animation was Draco Beam. I think Draco Beam is just Rainbow Blast, just recolored, which is why Draco Beam has one. And and Egg Storm. Egg Storm and Draco Beam got on a move animation because they were literally tied to raids. We wanted raids to be as cool as possible for the first time for like players, so that's why those two got moves animations. Other than that, and also Egg Storm is basically just the Egg Rain. So I mean, we already kind of had it already set up. But yeah, we kind of like reuse that Egg Storm or Egg Rain quite a lot. The weather, we used it for the weather effects, the radiant effects, and the move animation effects. Will Vesperado get Gnarly Gash? I'm not sure. I think it makes sense. It's a slashing move. A lot of people seem to think it's like a biting move for some reason, but it's always been a slash. I think it's just Zulung that lost it. Wait, lost what? Oh, what happened to the Zulung attack animation? I'm not sure. I didn't even realize they lost them. I don't think Vesperado needs Fade Away. Vesperado is already like very, very strong. Like think about it. The only Lumion that stands in Vesperado's way is what, like Eclipse? Maybe one more that I just keep blanking. I think there's one more that I keep blanking about. Maybe Dragodine. I think Dragodine and Eclipse is like one of the hard counters for Vesperado. It's another melee wall. Oh, Obsidian, I guess Obsidian, yeah. Like, other than that, Vesperatu is very, very, very strong. And Vesperatu's actually already got a buff. If you pair Vesperatu with a Char Onyx, you bypass Eclipse's ability. Obsidian doesn't get the resilience boost anymore, so you can bypass Obsidian's ability. Dragodyne, I mean, Dragodyne can still wall you, I guess, and that's about it. So yeah, I mean, Vesperatu is very powerful. I don't think it needs Pivot. It doesn't need Parasitize. I don't think it really needs Gnarly Gash as well. I gave it a Slash pretty recently in the past few months, just so it can hit Eclipse. But I mean, even that was like not really necessary. It makes sense for it to get Slash, which is why I gave it, but I don't think it was super necessary. I just was kind of tired of people asking about it. I was like, yeah, sure, just do it now, so I don't have to do it later on. Party Hat Twilight reskin for Loomian Legacy Anniversary? I mean, I'd be down. I'd be down. So yeah, Vesperatu is very strong. It's like one of the strongest Lumions. It's just held back by like 3 Lumions. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. Like, think about it like that. Like, this one Lumion is only countered by 3 Lumions in the game. That is really, 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 really strong. And what makes Vesperatu even better, I think, is if you think about like the Ubers are Mutagon, Metronet, was Your Soul, sometimes it's Cephalops, and then now is Dragodyne. The only one of those Ubers was that Vesperatu didn't really want to deal with was Dragodyne. You can beat Mutagon. Metronet could go either way. If the Metronet was running Pyrokinesis, you gotta be a little bit more cautious, but you can still deal with Metronet. Your Soul you counter. Cephalops is like the only one that's like a little bit rough, and then Dragodyne is like, I think, a little bit unfavorable. But even then, you can still slap down them. So I mean, it's like a pretty decent matchup for almost all of the Ubers. But yeah, Vesperatu is like very, very strong. Honestly, it's a really good thing that there's a few things that counter it. Also, think about it like this. Back in the day when the game first came out, the very first update, Vesperatu didn't even have any like good attacking moves, and it was still like one of the better Lumions to run. The very, very, very first Vesperatus ran Revival, Blood Drain, I think Dodge, and did they have Slapdown back then? Let me have a look. Shadow Sprint. Oh, it had Shadow Sprint. I think it was also just that. I think it was like mostly Revival, Blood Drain, Shadow Sprints. What DAC move did it even have? Bamboozle? Oh, I think it had Sharpen. I think it might have been that. But yeah, I don't think it even had Slapdown or Phantom Slash until like much later on when Rallying came out, I think. So yeah, but think about it like that. Vesperatu had no good attacking moves and was still one of the best Lumions because it still had a lot. Like, Vesperatu is very strong. It's got good attacks and good utility. The main reason why it was super good though back then was because there wasn't that many Lumions that really could beat it. Like, and it was a starter. Like, it was one of the few Lumions with like above a 600 base stat total. Dusk was the only thing above starters, and it wasn't very good back then. Dusk was kind of meh. I think Umbra and Luxor used to be better than Dusk back in those days. Like, the very first update, the release, was mostly starters. I think every starter was good, except for Valkyrie, really. I think everything else was pretty good. Umbrat, Luxor were really good, Borok was really good, and I think that was kind of it. I think those were the best things you could use at that time. Rigoon was kind of meme. Terrafly was a lot better than it is now. Cinemoth wasn't super good. Swolder and Florent actually had some usage, but it was still kind of meh. Swolder, I think, had decent usage. Yeah, I think it was mostly just like starters, Umbra, Luxor, and Bora. I think those are like the few Lumias that people ran. Who do you think will win the Summer Rat contest? I haven't looked at a lot of them, so I'll have to look later on. I ain't looked that much yet. I got the blue guppy, but it hasn't had the scale in my inventory. You have to just find it again. Run. We fixed that, so you just have to find it again to get it. Will the starters get their own abilities other than Secret and Awakening? What do you mean? They have their own ability, nothing else has Awakening. Awakening is the starter's signature ability, nothing else has that. I mean, that is their own ability. Do you mean like a second normal ability? No, they're not gonna get one. Starters are just gonna have one normal, one secret. Do you guys ever plan on adding event Lumians like Spirivi and Snowball into future routes? I think it makes sense. I think an idea that I came up with was like, we could make Spirivi, instead of a route rare on the graveyard, we could make it an overworld encounter. So like, oh, I don't know, like only like 1 day a week, or maybe like only during the night, there's a chance Spirivi might spawn in the graveyards. And then for Snowball, maybe like it could only spawn on the... For Snowball, it could also go either way. Wintrix could be the Snowstorm Weather Lumion, like Deladrix. Or we could make a new Lumion for it. The issue with Wintrix is that it actually has a higher base stat total than every other Weather Lumion. Weather Lumions have a 580 base stat total. Wintrix actually has a 590 base stat total. So if we were to make Wintrix a Snowstorm Lumion, I might need to hit its base stats a little bit just so it falls in line with all of the other weathers. So if that happens, Wintrix might get a very small nerf. I'm probably not going to really touch it that much because I think it's in a pretty good spot. It's pretty good, but I don't think it's like broken unless it gets more stuff. Although, now that I think about that, I really hope we do another Lumion for Snowstorm. It would suck to remove one of Wintrix's abilities to give it Snowstorm Summon. What are Wintrix's abilities? It has Wise, Chill, and Glide. I don't want to remove any of those abilities. Chill is nice, it's like a more of like a wall breaker type of Wintrix. No, yeah, Chill is more like a wall breaker, sweeper. Wise just lets you like just hit everything for a neutral at the very least. Glide lets you like become faster. I like all of those abilities on Wintrix, so I really hope we do a different weather, a different Snowstorm Lumion. I think that makes the most sense, honestly, at least I would hope so. Why can't the Sweet Retreat Lumions be part of the story? I think it was just honestly just kind of like a thing that we just threw in like last seconds. We were originally going to put like a Cathon on that tree on the beach, but we thought, it'd be funny to do Gwyrm. That's the only reason why Gwyrm is on the beach, it's just, yeah, it'd be kind of funny to do that. But yeah, Sweet Retreat will probably just be an event that just comes back once a year. Welcome to Babor. We deleted it, man. We deleted Babor. Eagle is next. What ability is going to be replaced with Small once the Weather Setting ability gets released? Scorching Skin. Scorching Skin was the last minute ability. We were hoping to do the Weather Summoning abilities with this update. I'm saving it low because I want to introduce 2 new items at the exact same time we do the Weather Summoning abilities. Okay, we're about to get Pity. I better get the new Weather Lumion. if you could remodel a Loomian line, probably for remodel, I would say Sedimars. Well, Sedimars just might need a redesign. Like, Avitros got like a redesign and a remodel, but that doesn't mean that every remodel we do will be a redesign. It might be like to just clean it up so it isn't like a super old model. Like Sedimars is just really, really old. Same for like Luxorns to Clips. Luxor to Clips and Umbra are all very old models. They don't need a redesign, they just need to be cleaned up a little bit. Do you have any plans on adding event lumens like Spree-It? I just said Lil Man, I've already like talked about that pretty deep. But yeah, I think the idea right now is just to make them event Lumions. Although it would be nice to bring those two specifically to the adventure mode, Wintrix and Harvesect, because those are fan submissions, like those are at contest Lumions. So it would be nice if it became permanent additions to the game. And like I said, if we think about it logically, I think if Snowball became I think if Snowball became a overworld encounter on the snow routes, and Spariva became an overworld encounter in the graveyards, that makes the most sense because Oxydrake, the last Lumion that was part of those art contests, is in the overworld and is technically an overworld encounter. So I think that makes the most sense, is just to bring them in the game as like overworld encounters for specific areas. Wintrix could technically be the Snowstorm Weather Lumion. I don't really like that though. I don't really want to change one of its abilities to Snowstorm summon ability. I don't want to replace one of its abilities for a Snowstorm summon. And I'd have to like decrease its space stats a little bit. Yeah, we'll probably do another art contest like that in the future. It's just that we don't want to do it too frequently because we don't want to like just add too many fan. Like the issue is we want to give our hired artists a chance to do their designs. We don't want to have too many fan submissions in the game. And the third one is a lot of people do steal or take heavily inspired. They basically just steal the designs from other places, which is really hard for us to like track down to find out if they actually are stolen or not. So that's like I think the main reasons why we haven't really done one for a while. We definitely will do more in the future, but I mean we've just done an art contest for trade results. Yeah, someone said it in chat, Wobbly, already. Just scroll up in chat, Trem, put them in already. Yeah, I think Snow being in the new area, a new route would be the best thing. We want to do more overworld encounters like the Trubbish, Lapras, and Drifloon from Brick Bronze. We want to do more stuff like that in the game because we haven't really done that at all. It's just that we haven't done it yet. I guess actually the Ekans was technically... Yeah, the Ekans... I think you could find Ekans in the wild, but I think I actually had a soft... an overworld encounter. Oh yeah, Snorlax was also an overworld encounter. But I think we're mostly talking about like the day ones. Like, oh, you can only get Lapras on like Mondays or something. You can only get Drifloon on Fridays and Trubbish on Thursdays specifically. Those are the only days you could find those Pokemon in Brick Bronze. But yeah, having like Snorlax or Ekans type of thing would be cool. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, and then in Brick Bronze we had like Jirachi, we had Rotom. I guess Rotom is kind of similar to the Elephage one, I guess. That's technically I would consider an overworld encounter. We have got Toriti, which works similar to... I guess Toriti is kind of similar to Trubbish's overworld encounter. Instead of it appearing on one day low, it appears every in-game night. So I guess that... the Slugling ones doesn't really count too much because that's mostly just a quest, but I mean those are technically overload encounters. And then the last one I think is Oxydrake, and then the soft resettables. I mean, we have some, but I think we could do more, and in different methods would be cool. There's just like a lot of ideas that we have for the game, but it's just like we gotta get to them eventually. The secret ability is Blistering Heat. It lets you poison toxic types, and then your fire type moves have a chance to poison as well. Yeah, the rainbow event's still going on. The rainbow event's lasting all of June, and maybe the first week of July. Don't quote me on that low. The signature move is... what are you? Is this Babor? Oh. I have a Rainbow Wisp Babor? I don't even remember this. I don't remember getting that. I have a few Rainbow Wisps I just don't remember getting. The signature move is Kindled Rage. It's a 70 base power fire melee move that doubles in power to 140 if you already took damage on the turn, basically. I don't remember me getting a Rainbow Wisp Babor. So what do I have then? I gotta check. I gotta check now. It's a shame that you can't look by Wisp. Right, I don't think there's a Wisp option in the search. No, there's no Wisp. Let me have a quick look. So... No. 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 You're not Rainbow Wisp, I know that for a fact. You want Rainbow Wisp? None of these are. None of these are. I know this is Rainbow Wisp. I have a Pider. I've got Rainbow Wisp Pider. Rainbow Wisp Weevolts. And Rainbow Wisp Babor. I think that might be it. No. I don't think any of these are. Black and white. Green and orange reds. Red and black. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm ready for the Rainbow Spooner, bro. That'd be insane. I don't have one though. I think one of these like whites, purple and pink, and then white and blue. I think that is it, though. I think those are the only Rainbow Wisps I got. I'm pretty sure I did see a Halloween Kabunga. Where's the Halloween Kabunga? This. I think this is secret ability. Yeah, alpha secret ability variant events. But it's freaking nimble because I got this back when it was just a reskin, not a variant. I don't think I have a Gamma secret ability, Loomian. I've got 3 Rainbow Wisp Gammas, but I don't think I have a Gamma secret ability, I don't think. I think Booner is the most expensive Gamma to get. Yeah, I'll probably do more. I think actually the video I did for that like did really, really well. Let me check it out. I think the video for that is like one of my most viewed videos. Oh. Booner, yeah, 63,000 views.
Okay,
and then analytics. I mean, yeah, $200. I mean, I'll take that. I ain't gonna complain about that. The thumbnail was pretty good as well. I didn't even like hire someone to do that. I just did that myself. Did I do a stream? Yeah, I did do a stream with it as well.
I think we're live.
The stream also got 62,000 views. So yeah, the stream and the video got like 60k each. And this is like a 2-hour stream. That's just really, really good for a stream to get. This also did... it says chat revenue is like free, so I guess it didn't make that much. Where's the analytics? I'm not sure. It doesn't say. Yeah, that one did really, really well. Okay, and today we're gonna be buying one. I want to see what the stream is. I think we're live. Because there's also like, I'm pretty sure there's ads now on this. Edit video maybe. And then analytics. Oh, here we are. I found it. There we are. So this is the video version, which made 200, and then the stream also made about 200. I don't think I put that many ads on it. If I go to editor, you can see. Yeah, I think these are auto-generated ones. Yeah, these are auto-generated. Yeah, there's random times. So yeah, did pretty good. Did pretty good. Ain't gonna complain about that. Yeah, this is my full-time job. My job is mostly YouTube, and then I just work for Loomian Legacy. I get paid in Roblox or Loomian Legacy, so I can cash that out with the Roblox DevX, but I usually just save the Robux so I can make videos like that. How much does it cost to do a 1000 booneries again, by the way? Does anyone know off the top of their heads how much it costs for a booner? A lot. 2,000 tickets. Okay, so how much Robux is 2,000 tickets? Isn't that like is it 100 Robux? I think it's 3,000. I guess we can just go luck, right? We can just go luck. Entertainment. We can just look to go luck. It's like right there, and we just quickly do it. Do you own your house? No, it is way too expensive right now to like buy your own house in this like economy and market. I think I'm auto walking, damn it. These days you just mostly want to stay at home if you can help it. Unless like you get like a place with like some friends or whatnot, or like roommates, it's not really worth getting your own place really. It's just too expensive these days. 3,000 for hundreds. 3,000 for hundreds. Yeah, so if I buy 2, that's 6,000. So 200 Robux for 3. So it's like what, 67 Robux for 1. Unless I want to do 1,000. That'd be 67,000 Robux. I could do another one of those. I have more than enough for that. I could do like 2,000 if I wanted to, or 2,500s. That would take a long time though, because I have no PC boxes. Oh, 1 million tickets? Nice. Can you get banned for using auto-clicker? You can't really auto-click anything in this game. I'm assuming you're talking about like macro. You're not allowed to macro in this game. You will be banned for macroing. For auto-clicking, there isn't really anything to auto-click in the game. Why is that ball deleted? It's just like a troll. Just Hiberdem deleted the ball. Cool hat, thanks. You know, just gotta make sure that I stay cool. It's right now with the new Loomian weather, it's too hot. I gotta have a shade, okay? Also, I think the entire hat is now like basically invisible. Yeah. No, the new items are coming with the Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm update will include 2 brand new PvP items and the weather summoning abilities. Yep, see you later, there. See you later. Do we have any balls in the overworlds? I thought it was a ball over here, to be honest. Do we have any baboros just in the overworld walking around? No, I don't mean like in the wild. I mean like just standing around. Level 9 Geklo. I'll spend my Billowforge. Wait, I gotta do a damage calc on that. I gotta check that. Geklo. Billow. Oh wait, you said level 9. Your Billowforge must be like level 37. Let's Ow. 38. Level 9. It must have like lowered your speed or something, or raise its own. I think Geklo might have like stretch or something. Or like +1. +2 it might. Oh, it's paralyzed? Oh, that's Wylan. Yeah, paralyzed just deletes your... Deletes, just... Oof. Nice. Does it even need nimble? It doesn't even need nimble. That must have been like a max UP on Oral. It was either nimble or max UPs. Just good. There's a bark in the cave on Route 3, but it isn't the bark. Oh, is it a question mark? Nice. Nice. How to get good hair like me? You gotta spend a lot of money, man. I spend so much on hair products, it's insane. It's just absolutely insane. Let's go check out the bar. Now the tough part about this is trying to walk through the door. Someone said it in chat earlier. I don't remember the rally moves off the top of my head. If you scroll up in the YouTube chat, you might be able to find it. Damn it. Frick. Please let me just in the door. Now it works? Why does it work now? Boom. Got it. I'm the best. Okay. There's a Balrock. What's up, bro? Where's Babor? There ain't no Babor here. There ain't no Babor. That's a Balrock. You lied to me. I guess we don't have a Babor anywhere in the game. Just standing around. Oh yeah, I also have this thing, by the way, now as well. I think it's this one. Oh, I'd have to join a Discord call to do that. Let me... stream chat. There we are. I also have this now as well. Just a PNG. I can actually change it to just be myself. Let me just quickly edit it. I forget what it's called. Let me just quickly check. What's the reactive? There we are. Let me just quickly change it. So if I don't want to do like face cam one day, I can just literally set this up. Okay guys, hey guys, Jimmy here. Hey guys. I could literally change it just a PNG of myself. Hey guys. Okay, let me change that back now. But yeah, we got PNGs made of every, just for the ones that actually were in the stream. We're going to be making PNG tubers, basically, of every Llama Train Studios developer. Yeah, I can leave Discord now. Yeah, I didn't even know that works. If you want to use that, I think it's called I keep saying restream. I think it's like reactive. It's like a really simple website. Just really, really simple. All you gotta do is go to the reactive sites, and you can just upload an image for your own Discord. It's Discord's low, so you have to like pair it up with your Discord accounts, and then you have to be in a call to use it. I think it's what a lot of there's like VTubers. It's basically for people that want to do the VTuber stuff without the expensive model rig. It's basically like PNG YouTubers, like PNG tubers. The people that use like just 2 images, basically. That's basically what that website is for. It's really cool if you have a face cam. You can literally just join a voice call with yourself and just have it react to yourself. So whenever you talk, and whenever Discord picks up that you talk, it changes your PNG to a different one. You just upload 2 images. You can basically just make them the exact same. And just one's like got an open mouth. It's honestly, I think if you don't use webcam, honestly, it might be pretty good to use it. It's called Reactive Fugue. Reactive Fugue. Yeah, it's called. So if you just type into Google Reactive by Fugitech. Fugitech is one word. It'll be the first link. Link would be nice. I don't know if I can link it without just like linking you my version of it low. Oh, I guess not. Here you are. That's the website. If you want to use like the PNG tuber thing, you just have to set the inactive image and then set the speaking image. Just make them like a little bit different, like one has your mouth open, and that should work. Also really cool if you don't have a webcam, but you want to like use something like a webcam. Really, really cool. Corrupted Kabunga. Ooh. Just noticed since Bavar is gone, the health trainer only gives you 2 TPs. No! That's trash. But yeah, we're probably gonna do that now for all the Llama Train Studios streams. I'm not gonna be hosting all of them. I'm just hosting them for this month. Let me quickly open up the stream load that we did. Oh. Oh yeah, and then let me just hide myself. So on the bottom left, you can see that we just put all of the Llama Train Studios developers on. We don't have every developer made so far. We're just going to probably do them slowly for whoever is going to be on stream that week. But yeah, pretty cool. And we set up as well, you can actually do GIFs. There we are. You can actually do GIFs. So if you don't want to do GIFs, you can just do PNGs. Just make 2 PNGs. One's just closed mouth, one's open mouth, but you can actually do GIFs. We did PNGs to start off with, and then we changed it to GIFs. The GIF versions, we actually have a blinking, so one's got closed mouth with blinking, and then the talking one like opens their mouth and talks. So yeah, just try and like commission an artist, and you should be good. I think we had Blue Fire Mochi do all of ours, and she's also a developer on the team. Yep, I know a lot of rumors, and I don't care for any of them unless they're gamer and the ants. The new weather abilities are not out yet. We're gonna do those with Thunderstorm. We're gonna hold off because I want to do 2 new items at the exact same time. With weather is a little bit overtuned, like a little bit too good. You don't have to just like pray for the best that you can counter team them. I want to release 2 items at the same time to help you counter team if they're too strong, without having to like wait for an update to nerf them. Traded my main PvPs, and they all gleams for a Gamma Disc is worth it. I have no idea. I don't trade. I am not a trader. Me no trade. Oh. I'm just adding the how to get video to the Loomian Legacy videos tab. Yeah, I'm done. Best Loomian for HEATWAVE? What do you mean, for the weather? I think there's only one I can set up, and it's the actual HEATWAVE Loomian. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't trade. How long will deleted be in the game? I'm not sure. I'm not the one that did it. Oh, what does HEATWAVE do again? HEATWAVE increases fire type moves by 25%, decreases water type moves by 25%, and then ice types lose 1/16 of their health if they're on the field at the end of every turn. So yeah, ice types do not want to be on the field at all. They take more damage from fire type moves, and they lose even more health at the end of the turn. So yeah, Tundrolin, back off. Himber, back off. Especially like defensive ice types, they really do not like it. Traded my main PvPs, and they're all gleaming. Again, overwrite. No, please. Or am I just reading the same message over again because I'm an idiot? Yeah, I'm replacing Scorching Skin for the summoning HEATWAVE ability in the future. Does Ice... Bro, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna go steal that video from my mentee really fast. Does Ice Mutagon melt in HEATWAVE? Smoldering heat? Question mark, question mark, question mark, exclamation mark, question mark. I have a feeling that Ament is probably gonna do that. Give it maybe like a week and a half. I wouldn't be surprised if Amenti makes a video on that in like a week and a half. Give it that much time. Let's see if he makes one. Are you replacing Scorching Skin? Yes, Legendary, we are. I'll check DMs after the stream. I don't really like checking DMs during the stream. Although mentioning that, I'm probably gonna end soon. It is like almost 1 AM my time, and I'm still sweating. Especially, it doesn't really help when I have like these really bright lights pointed at me. So yeah, we'll probably wrap it up soon. Yeah, I actually did not know if the volume was still working or not. Bro, oh yeah, this was like my old... Oh, bro, my butt hurts. I've been sat down for too long. This is my really old Lumion like Zimmers I made like back in, what, 2021? 2020? Maybe in 2019? This is like really old merch that I made. With their Cirxian blue. It was mostly just like a test run. I wanted to see if like people were actually interested in it. We got like quite a good amount of sales. I think the best selling one was the Jemmy-chan sticker, of course, and the Dusket one. Let me get the Dusket. The Dusket. IRL merch. This. Yeah. This was the most popular t-shirt design. There was the Jemmy-chan sticker that I think did the best for stickers, and I think just overall, and then this was the best t-shirt design. We did a white version, so this one would go on a white t-shirt, and we did like an inverted one, where everything's white and the dust gets black. And that one was on our black t-shirt one. I think those are the best-selling t-shirt ones. Those were mostly just like a test. I want to like do a test run to see if people are actually interested in them. I think I don't have any plans to do any more IRL merch stuff right now. I would like to do more, but I want to do like more higher quality. This quality is fine and is good, but there you can still do better. Like if I were to do something, I'd probably do something like what Russo did with his like blue merch. I actually don't know if that website's still up. I don't know if Russo still has his blue merch still up. I couldn't find the website earlier when I tried looking. But yeah, I want to do like some high quality stuff. If I'm going to do stuff like that, I want it to be like some of the best stuff you can get, more quality wise. And also then think about some more, like this design is fine because it's like the very first one, but I think the Duskis design was much better. Why? Why? What did I do? What did I do? I mean, free shard. But I got a gleaming... Oh, we got a gleaming Ikazune and a corrupted Mutagon in the same stream. What's next? A Gamma Dusket? Please? Back to back? Also, I didn't even one-shot it. Dang, I really need to get Spectral Burst on this. What the heck, man? I mean, free shard. They better be like not anything but energy, please. Range attack? I'll take that. I don't think I have that many of those, right? How many of those do I have? Okay, I have quite a lot of them. I actually need defense and energy. I actually do need energy, never mind. I thought I had like 100 energy. I do not. I actually needed energy. Villaforge's secret ability is Blistering Heat. It lets you poison toxic types, and it lets your fire moves have a chance to poison as well. Okay, well that's my... So what do we got? We've got on like 5 Gamma Geklos in the stream, a Gleaming Ikazune, a Corrupted Mutagon. What's next? Where's the Gammers, man? Where's the Gamma Prodig? I need a Gamma Protigon or Eliphage right now. Those are the only 2 roamers I don't have Gamma for adventure modes. I've got Gamma Dusket, I've got Gamma Ikazune, I've got Gamma Mutagon, I've got Gamma Cephalops. I think the only ones I need now for adventure is Proto and Eliphage. So game, please. Please. But yeah, we're probably going to wrap it up soon. It's like 1 AM now for me. I mean, we got that Corrupted Mutagon, so I guess now would be a pretty good time to end it. So yeah, one more encounter low. Last encounter, come on, baby. Imagine if I was Gamma, that'd be nice. But yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave the stream off here, okay, Len. Unfortunately, no Gamma HEATWAVE Loomian, but there's always... I got a lot of hunting videos to do anyway. So yeah, I'm going to leave off there, low. Hope the big noobs enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.